Oh, right. What is up, everybody? It's Lids, and we are back for some more Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. And we were just last time trying to complete the Mean Girls challenge, in which we are all playing as N7 Fury Adepts. And we need to, most notably, get the 3 Waves Survived badge, which is kind of difficult when you're playing as one of the squishiest characters that generally is playing up close and personal with everybody. How's it going, Odie? Thanks for the raid. How are you? How was your stream? Yeah, so we gave it a shot last time, and we almost made it work because we had, what was it? We had everyone survive Wave 1, Wave 2, and then Wave 3, we had someone get sync killed toward the end, right? I think it was toward the end. And then, first 3 waves, definitely the easiest time to get that done. Because you need to survive, everyone survived for 3 waves in a row. But then it was, okay, like, maybe we can still make it work in some of the latter waves, but it just never quite materialized. So, we're gonna give it another shot here. Let me pop back into Discord and see how other people are doing to see if they are good to go here. Hello. I have returned. Not sure if others are ready yet as well.
Yeah, Paragus came back, and then I told him that we were taking a break, and then he left again, I think.
Yeah, I think we were, Paragus was the first one to say he was looking to take a break. I was like, oh, why don't we turn it into a break for everyone then? Except he might have missed that memo.
Yeah, he asked if I knew how long the break was, and I was like, I have no idea. So he just
Okay.
pieced out again.
I'm back.
There we go.
Awesome. What's up, Laximus? How's it going? Yeah, actually, someone was trying it without Annihilation Field, right? Was that you, David? Or was it no Annihilation
No,
Field? Or were you
No,
going...
that was,
It was
no dark channel.
No Dark Channel. No Dark Channel.
If I was using no annihilation field, I would have been absolutely mad.
Yeah.
The thing is that with the off-host sort of bugginess, I was kind of forced to use the dark channel more than I wanted to.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, latency causes issues with Annihilation Field in a pretty big way.
Alonso, how's it going? How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, so we're trying out for the, totally our first try, doing the Mean Girls challenge. Oh, I forget if I mentioned this, but yeah, we all have to be pink as well. But, what other weapons were you guys saying? Because I was trying out the Eagle, and I wasn't that enthused with the results.
Yeah, that's
so the
fair.
two
I like the
high-
Eagle, but I'm switching to the Lancer, so I have a bit more range and firepower.
Yep. I think you could use the Carnifex and Paladin effectively.
Oh, Carnifex is interesting.
I think I'm gonna switch from that to maybe like a... What's the cooldown with a...
I'm still using the Talon though.
Suppressor?
Suppressor you're gonna need to be very precise with.
Absolutely.
But I'm sticking with the Talon. It's the weapon that I've always used with this character.
That's too big of a cooldown.
Do we
Actually,
even...
throw is alright.
Does Power Magnifier even matter if we're just trying to do the combos? I mean, it's a little bit harder, of course, we're not really in Annihilation Field range.
It depends on how often you use Dark Channel.
Yeah. I'm trying to do primarily Dark Channel plus throw from a distance so that we are not as much in harm's way, and at least early on, so that we can try to get the 3-wave survive.
Yeah, you can also just throw, you can just launch Dark Channel into a mob and then leave. So,
Yeah.
that's an option.
True. What's up, Zing? How's it going? We're doing some Mean Girls action right now. Maybe
Trying to.
I don't know what you're talking. We're succeeding. Maybe.
You haven't even started yet.
Yeah, we're just theorizing the best way to do it. It's not like we
just
tried it.
Totally not reminiscing about a round where we failed. I mean,
no, absolutely not. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
that never happened.
No. Sorry. What is the challenge again? Can someone explain it to me?
Idiot. We're all playing as N7 Furies. You have to be pink.
Well, on the
We need
bright
3 waves
side,
survived.
there's no way this will take us as many attempts as when Paragus and I were doing the anniversary event.
Oh
which was a
yes.
nightmare.
Oh man, that was really tough.
I've been like slow. Like I think I'm gonna compile like a blooper reel basically because there's a lot of material to go through.
I'm amazed that I did my anniversary challenge with Shady and Consensus, and we only had 1 failed round.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
they
impressive.
tried.
I hate
Then we
you.
had then we had Consensus, Shady, and Xlu. Xlu's, in my opinion, a far better player than I am, and they were trying Thessia, and they failed it at least 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, I kept on trying to do Thessia. Must have done it felt like 20 or 30 times and just could not make it happen.
No, it was difficult when we did it, but we did succeed.
Oh god.
We were able to do on the first try. We did Jade and oh god, what was the other one? There were 2 of them that we each got in 1 try, but
Horizon?
then
Collector one?
yeah. So we did Jade and Ghost both in 1 try, and then Hydra and Goddess were just utter nightmares.
Which one did you guys? Which challenge did you guys think was the easiest?
Jade.
Yeah.
Oh, for me it was Ghost, but I was playing the Geth Infiltrator. Of course, it was easy.
Because only one where we failed was, in my opinion, the easiest one, which was Vermeer.
Is it though?
That was the hardest one for
I think
us.
that's the hardest.
Really? That was for
Platinum
me.
Geth
That was
is
the
no
easiest.
joke.
For me, that was
Yeah,
the
well,
easiest.
I think our main problem was like lack of like team synergy on Hydra, and that was really biting us in the ass.
Yeah, Consensus, Shady, and I do not have that issue. Fortunately.
All right, I'm ready whenever you guys
Odie
are.
says
have
careful.
that issue because we're always yelling at each other.
Odie says careful. If you don't complete this challenge with Uriel, this stream will never end.
Oh, hilarious!
Giving up is not an option. All right. Well, I mean,
Oh.
what do you talk? This is our first try, so like we're obviously just gonna get it done right now. aren't we?
It's our first try if you exclude the. Actually, no, it is our first try.
It's
Liz.
first try.
Wait, Lids, are you
Liz,
ready?
Are you ready?
Yes. First try. First try.
Da-da.
How dare you call me out like that, Odie?
Da-da-da-da-da.
Okay.
Da-da-da-da.
Let's.
All right.
let's
Remember
see
team
how
photo at the
badly I
beginning.
screw
Team
this
photo
up
at the beginning.
again. Oh yeah. We should probably count down.
All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Well done, team. I'm proud of you.
Nailed it.
I couldn't see anything because I was changing position as I did that, but the timing was exquisite.
Okay. I'll try not to die again.
Yeah, just play like super duper safe first few waves, I think.
I'll let you guys do most of the killing, because remember, I'm the one who doesn't have Dark Channel.
That was definitely not hitting anything.
This is still broken. Please tell me it's not broken. Okay, it's not broken up now. At least now.
It's Annihilation Field, of course it's still broken.
Oh, thank you for walking over to this, guys, so I can explode them.
All these explosions, it's beautiful.
It is beautiful. That's why early waves are great. Oh, hello. We don't really have much in the way of complicated enemies to deal with.
Boom, boom, boom.
Now that back.
Oh, I love the Falcon.
Goodbye. Also, goodbye. Who's this who's throwing all these marauders at me?
That was me.
It's like, okay, just gonna throw this marauder. Wait, hold on.
catch.
It's zooming past my head.
Here, catch. That's how biotics play catch. They don't throw baseballs. They throw their friends. God, this is so beautiful.
Excuse me, sir. You are supposed to be dead.
Okay. We have a bunch of mooks over here. Time to go clean them out.
I've got some coming in through here, it looks like. Sounds like, I should say. Please don't. Ooh, hold on. Let's ops back real quick. Just in case. Got a marauder over here? Not anymore.
Hello, group.
Oh, where?
Well, it's now dead.
One.
Alright.
Alright, so
2 waves.
this
So,
is the big part. So remember, no
David,
missiles
don't
until
fuck up.
it's active, the objective, and only
Uh-oh.
escort? I mean...
It's
could be a
fine, it's
little
fine,
worse.
it's fine, we'll be fine.
I'll get the first missile.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I'm
spam
just
missiles.
gonna wait for that Banshee to move.
I'll get the second one too if need be. Oh, shit. Yeah, please get the Turian. Oh shit.
That was wasted up there.
Okay, just die, everyone. Watch out for a grenade.
Watch
Yep.
for grenades.
There's a brute down here in the lower area, but it's a ways off.
Okay.
It's a long one as well, isn't it?
Da-da.
And again, if anyone dies, I'll kill them.
Oh, watch the grenade! Watch the grenade!
I didn't see it. I'll take your word for it. Alright, complete,
Now,
so no more
put-
missiles.
Put missiles away.
Survive. Survive.
And that too.
If
Slow
you die,
and steady.
I'll-
Slow and steady.
Okay, I'm just gonna get away
Gotta
from the
switch to counter
banshees.
Yeah, that's a good one. Watch the Marauders.
Watch those wrist rockets.
A Banshee.
Yeah, I'm just gonna not.
Sensors tell me
Oh,
only
yes.
one left.
Yes!
We've done it!
Yeah.
Okay, that's the
okay.
hard part.
First
So-
component complete.
That's
now we
the
just
key.
need to.
Now we just need full extraction.
We
and
need to-
don't missile fuck
Yeah.
up.
And also only 3 missiles on extraction wave.
Yes.
Yeah, so don't fuck up the
Right.
missiles. No pressure.
But yeah, now we should be saving our ops packs
Yes.
for extraction.
Yeah.
You know what I want to do with it? Can I just like actually get really? You guys actually
Alright.
get hit the way I want you to get hit? He says as he throws that at the wall.
So now I'm gonna start dying.
I mean, if you got to get it out of your system, now's the time to do it.
No, I'm gonna start playing aggressively. That's what's happening.
Yeah, that is true. Like, deliberately try to play more cautiously at the beginning, but now, did we throw? Now we can get a little more aggressive in that sense. Actually run into punching range and make things go boom.
Good work down there.
So
Okay, that's-
congrats, we've now done 4 waves.
I was gonna say, that's 4. It's definitely possible.
It would be incredibly funny if we got 10 waves survived, but then we didn't get extraction.
Oh gosh.
And then when someone gets sync killed.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Ooh, hold on. Hello!
Hello, ugly thing.
Yep, fruit.
Ooh, bunch of cannibals. Time for me to fuck them up. Oh, Paragus and I.
Who's vegan? Did I hit you? I did not hit you. Oh, I got a couple of banshees down here. It's not gonna be a good time.
Alright, Liz, I'm coming around here.
Yep, they're coming in through the stairs. Not me to do that. Who's left?
Last shields.
Sensors tell me only one left.
Oh, it's Banshee. And it has hit me.
Of course it's a Banshee.
Of course it's Banshee.
All biotics.
5.
5. Oh my
5
God.
waves.
High five.
Can that make up for last time?
Yeah, I think we've redeemed ourselves sufficiently.
No, it's not yet.
Is there anything
Still
in between
got a ways
5
to go.
and 10, or does it just go straight up to 10 after this?
I don't know. Got a brute coming in from spawn.
Oh, yep.
Okay.
Okay, that's down. Other brute. Staircase.
Yep. Listen to these biotic explosions.
Yes, they did.
Ravagers.
We've got 2
Yeah.
Ravagers.
Ooh, that hurt. Or could it have hurt? Actually, not sure if it hit me.
Yes, it hurt. It took out my shields. But also those biotic explosions have to hurt.
Oh, I thought I was expecting. Go to a place I did not want to go. Okay.
Yay,
Objective
all right.
down.
Put your missiles away.
Watch out, bro. The boots.
Oh, I almost died there.
Another brute down here. Come on. Come on. Get over here.
Where is everyone?
Oh, you're down here.
Oh, hello, Marauder.
Well, there he was.
Yep. Here lies Marauder.
Rip Marauder shields.
Yeah.
That Banshee's down here.
Yep.
At least one.
Yeah, there's also a bunch of now dead husks.
She's still over here? Yes, she is. Oh, and a Ravager behind the Banshee as well.
Yep.
What's up?
And a husk.
Well, we can take care of the husks.
You should be able to. They're pretty susceptible to throw, I would say. Come on, throw, hit, ban,
Yes.
hit, freaking Ravagers.
Yeah, I would not stay there.
Yeah.
A moment.
Shields down. Need to move.
I got you.
Hello.
That Ravager group? That is Ravager group, isn't it?
Yeah. 2 Ravagers. Now 1. Now 0.
Oh, behind us? Yep. No? Yep. Okay, Ravager down. Oh, hello, Marauder. How dare you try to punch me in the face like that? Ooh, one moment.
Nice.
Might not have needed that off spec, but just in case. Oh, okay.
Nice.
Apparently, not see if I have this up. Fantastic. Oh, we got at least one Banshee over here.
They're all coming from the back stairs, it looks like.
Yikes. Yep, sure are.
Alright, let's move over to the other side.
Yep. Ooh, I got caught right in the middle of that. Yeah, I'm retreating.
1 Banshee down.
Nice. Banshee spawning on the
you're
far
right,
end.
there's Yep.
Right on top of us. Down. That is a Banshee right on top of us as well. Watch out, David, behind you.
Where's that Banshee going?
Living dangerously, Paragus. Yeah, you sure do have a Banshee over here.
Okay, Dark Channel got her.
Nice.
Shields off. Banshee and a Marauder.
Yeah, Banshee's chasing me
Marauder
right now. I'm
coming in
gonna
from
retreat.
spawn.
Heads up, I'm bringing a Banshee to Paragus here. He's
Yep.
chasing me.
And I'm tailing the Banshee.
Okay, cool. Careful, Demon. It's a little close. A little close for comfort, maybe. Thanks,
I'm
down.
fine. Oh, there's
a Banshee
another
right
one. Of
behind
course
it.
there is.
No, you're real.
Oh.
That's okay. I mean, we got the key thing we needed, right?
Yeah. We got the important one, so we can afford to die now. But you're
And we
yelling
even
for
got
two.
5 for good
On the
measure,
way.
right?
The brute stun locked me to death.
Yep.
Yeah, Lonzo,
Don't
the
worry,
tough
we'll
thing,
get your revenge.
the tough
My
thing about
one
this
true,
one is we
my
need to
one
get 3 ways
true
to survive.
weakness.
Like, we've got the damage.
Boom.
We don't have the survivability. But we did already get 3 ways to survive, so that's the key.
But we're now onto what, wave 9? Yeah.
Oh, I only have, is that 2 off packs remaining? Rubber. I gotta be a little careful about that. This Banshee
Beautiful.
wants to
boom.
give me a hug.
This Banshee wants to eat me.
Oh, is that the one that was paying attention to me?
That's
Oh,
the
now
one
it's going to
enemy.
Paragus. Yeah, Paragus, I'd get out of there right about now.
Yeah, I'm bringing a Banshee to y'all, by the way.
Yeah, we're trying to deal with one right now.
Alright. I'm trying to
Thank
hold
you
it,
for the
but there's
warp wall.
also a Ravager sniping me.
Ooh, I am cornered by Banshees.
I got you, Lids.
Nice.
Nope. Your rail's got you. Good one.
So Banshee down here. No one right behind her.
Yep.
Oh, brute behind
I
us
think
on the
there's
flank.
another Banshee coming
On your
in.
flank, Uriel.
Whoop! Hello? Oh, crap, that's multiple Banshees. And a Brute.
Oh, yep. Hello, Banshee. Can't help but notice that you have noticed me.
Banshee?
Not anymore, though.
Fucking die. There we go.
Ooh, that's still hitting me. That's still hitting me. I got a brute down here, bottom of the stairs. Marauder, 44.
Banshee basically on spawn, but I'm taking care of it. Yep.
That's where you
Yeah,
are.
alright. And Brute dead.
They had better not give us fucking objectives again.
They will give us an objective.
Ha ha
Escort.
ha.
Okay, so we can missile while it's active.
This.
Oh, I really want to go through this? Thank you.
Alright.
Oh, where is it? Down here? Can I, please? Oh, no! Okay, I'm getting too clever. I'm getting way too clever. Trying to use the dash to get down there, and then, my
Yeah,
fury.
you can't teleport down here, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Don't mind me. Just, tag along.
Okay, no more nukes.
This little Banshee.
Alright, Ravager up there. I'm really hoping that outthrow would curve. Not.
Oh, whoa. I managed to teleport downstairs somehow.
That's what I was trying to do for a solid minute
Yeah.
there. Well, you guys were doing
And
the
then I
objective.
accidentally did it. Oh.
Is that one dead? I think it's dead.
Oh,
Affirmative.
silver.
I poked one. It was dead.
All right, what's our strategy here for
So
extraction?
only 3 missiles allowed,
Don't
right?
fucking die.
I think we
A
just
couple of
only-
people
only
can
3
hide
missiles
under
allowed.
yeah, we just run and hide
can hide
basically.
underneath the
Yeah,
extraction area.
let's chill over here.
Yeah.
Well, no, we can't. Oh, okay. Remember, no map glitching either.
Technically, it's not glitching.
I don't know how to do that, so
Just it's a particular note for this map that we're not allowed to exploit.
careful of the banshee. It's dead.
I say let's reserve our missiles unless A, we absolutely need them, or
Yeah.
B, we're
We'll
right
need from
on
runners.
we're right on extraction.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Or if we see someone who's bad, get synced, obviously. But...
Yeah.
Banshee is coming from the extraction area
Oh,
towards
yep,
us.
yep. Get out.
Watch
And the
David.
second one next time? Okay, 45 seconds. Turn on the fruit down here. Out,
Oh,
Paragus.
that fruit.
Got fruit.
I'm good, I'm good.
Okay,
Come
fruit's
on,
down.
kill it. Yes, there we go.
Ravager.
Nope.
Yeah, 30
All right,
seconds.
30 seconds.
Think about moving it. Oh, okay, so like this is where we might want to start talking about missiling the LZ.
Yeah.
There is a Banshee right in front of me right now.
Let's behind
First
you.
missile out.
Yep, running.
Okay, so that's one down.
I have the missile launcher out if needed.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
All right,
Yeah, me too.
Paragus, don't. You need to be up here,
All right.
Paragus.
Yeah, I know.
There we got it.
Yay!
Yeah, did it. Sub 20 too.
Well, I mean, we got the damage, right? It's just a matter of can you survive?
Yeah, we managed
Yeah.
to survive quite a long time there.
Yeah, it's a matter of not being like stupid about objective waves.
Full
There,
extraction,
I
full challenge,
redeemed
validation.
myself this time.
Yep.
Yeah, just play it really safe, basically, which is, you know, easier said than done with the Fury, but there you have it.
Photoshopped? Odie, what are you talking about?
Odie! All right. Did we have? I mean, chat. If you have anything in particular that you'd like for us to do, let us know. We were, of course, looking a bit at some other challenges, that being one of them. But were there any others that that came to mind?
I just had a terrible idea. It's something I've
Okay,
done
go on.
before.
What is it?
I'll guess Juggernauts.
Oh no.
No, I hate the Juggernaut. It's the
See,
dullest character in existence.
I love to guess characters with the exception of the Juggernaut.
But why though?
No.
Imagine for a moment if we all played Juggernauts and then we got like a device objective and had to slowly meander to every device
We'd have to,
on the map.
as
See, the
soon
thing
as we
is,
see
I've
each devices,
done-
we'd have to deliberately split up and say, okay, you get one corner, I'll get the other corner, you get the other corner.
Yeah.
Do not move
thing
from your
is-
corner, because if anyone does and there's an objective there, we're not going to complete it.
Yeah. Thing is, I've done it before, and I managed to get a full extraction on Platinum, but it wasn't easy. And it was a massive
I
shitpost.
hate the Juggernaut so much.
I mean, we could try everyone playing the same character.
Yeah,
Well, we
I
could
think
get
it's
that.
I think it's really fun having us all be the same character, especially like any that are involved on like combo detonations.
Ooh, what about all Krogan?
Yeah.
We could. I will warn you, I'm not great with Krogan. Oh, the disco balls one. That would be fun.
Yeah, what is disco? Hold on.
Oh,
Can someone
That-
describe
that
that?
is-
yesterday.
That's all Volus.
Oh no.
We would each have to play a different Volus. It's
No. Oh,
Reapers
no.
on Jade again. Each Volus must be colored differently with a single color scheme and very bright. Pink, green, yellow, and red.
Oh my
I did
goodness.
that yesterday, so I'm like totally ready for this.
I am not doing it.
It would be so fun. Do you not like
I-
playing Volus?
I fucking hate the Volus characters.
They're so
Okay,
fun.
They
I
are
love
great.
them.
They are great shitposts.
No, the
Come on,
the
Volus
Volus
with
is
like an
great.
arc pistol? Come on.
Yeah.
I can never play them
Arc
right.
Pistol.
It
Arc
says, I've got-
Pistol on the Volus Adept or Oh, what was it? I like doing the Talon on the Volus engineer.
But I think I've got one more game in me, and I'd rather not go out on Volus.
Okay.
All right, if you insist.
Then how about the bending reconnaissance? Everybody's an alliance human with Falcon,
But we just play for fun.
Avenger. Okay.
We could, I guess.
I mean, but so what is the betting one?
I think we should do, whether or not we're doing an official challenge, we should all try playing the same character again, because I think that would be a fun time.
One thing I will
I'm already
say.
set on Krogan Shaman.
One thing I will say when it comes to a lot of fun with everyone playing the same character, kind of similar to the Fury in this sense, is I mean I was playing it earlier today, but the Shadow. Everyone trying to Shadow Strike, it's like a race to get to the target.
That would be a mess. Oh my god.
I'm playing as Krogan Shaman, and you cannot convince me otherwise.
Okay.
You know what? No, actually, I've changed my mind. I've managed to convince myself otherwise.
Krogan Shaman.
You know what would be probably the worst possible combination is
Go on.
if everyone played Nova Guard and the off-host Nova Guards just had to suffer the entire time and just die constantly.
Yep.
You could.
Well, I've made up my mind now.
That
I'm going
would be
back to my boy.
That would be an absolute shit post. Ugh,
I've gone back
David.
to my boy.
Jet Infiltrator.
Javelin.
Infiltrate.
With a javelin.
All right,
Most
we could
importantly.
all just do maximum cheese builds
I'm
Yeah,
down.
so we would have a Geth
and
Infiltrator.
just be
Well, it's not a cheese build.
obnoxious.
I'm down.
I mean,
I
you
can
would
be
have,
obnoxious.
we could also have Edie, because that's the ultimate cheese character. With a fucking rear carbine.
My
turning
disgust right now
goes.
is palpable.
I don't
I like
understand why
burning
you hate this
everything.
character. I don't understand why you hate this build. It's amazing. It's a lot of fun.
The Geth Infiltrator?
With javelin.
I love the Javelin Infiltrator. Like that was my go-to character for a long time. But then I started encountering a lot of pugs who were playing Javelin Infiltrators, and I realized I was like, oh wait, this is obnoxious for everyone else because they steal every kill.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I steal a lot of kills. But also, I would not have any kills to steal if you guys were faster. So,
Well,
like,
the rest of us are focused
yeah.
on having fun, David, not getting
I'm
high
sorry,
scores.
and so am I.
I
Messenger.
like throwing the Inferno grenades the most. That's my favorite cheese. Just burn everything.
Messenger, imagine trying to complete a match in under 15 minutes as a team of entirely juggernauts.
Oof.
God.
Now there's a challenge for you.
Or do I want to go with my other Geth guy?
Doo-doo. Doo-doo.
There's no noticeable difference between these.
Didn't we have that challenge called the best shot, where you have Legion, Pain, Garrus, and Shepard?
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
thing.
but for some stupid reason, Legion is a Geth engineer.
Maybe it's because the Geth Infiltrator is too overpowered.
The
Maybe
Geth
it's because
Infiltrator is
we've
not
never seen
overpowered.
Legion use Tactical Cloak.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen him use Overload? Or Geth Scanner?
Or you mean Get Turret? Or Get Drone? Eh.
I guess Turret, he sort of has that. He has a combat drone. But he also has
No,
Overload.
if it was Geth Infiltrator versus, like, for example, like Mantis Garrus, like, really, Garrus can't beat that. And then Tain, it's like Tain doesn't even have a cloak unless you play the cloaked Drill Assassin, and then Shepard.
Yeah, the best shot is
Well, I mean,
Drill Assassin.
he is the best shot, though, Legion. He's an AI.
Is he
Reaction times are
though?
better than organics.
Is he though?
Yes.
Shepard has those upgrades. No, doesn't he have the?
That's true.
The cybernetic upgrades.
Yep.
And then Garrus has the Kubashi visor, the Turian version of it.
Yeah,
And then-
everyone has some kind. All the snipers have some kind of mechanical enhancement, except for Thane.
Rip Thane.
The Thane's got those draw
Rip Thane,
reflexes.
indeed.
And he's using the Viper.
Getting similar results with a shit sniper.
Actually, I think the Viper's probably the easiest to get the 20 headshots with, because you could just line up one body shot and then go for the headshot. So I think it's the easiest one.
So,
If we
I mean,
do-
I'm up for it if you guys want to do it.
But I'm
If we
doing Death
do-
Infiltrator.
Well, then we can't actually do the challenge. We can't submit it.
I
then.
know. I know.
So then there's no point.
You're a monster.
Okay, so what do we want to do?
Fun.
Fun times, Batarian soldier with Inferno grenades and ballistic blades playing against Cerberus. That's fun for me.
I was gonna go Batarian Vanguard and punch a bunch of people.
Yeah, that's also fun. One Punch Man. Yes, yes. So we got the one-shot get, One Punch Man, Burninator, Batarian, and Huntress.
I'm trying to figure out what weapon I should use on her next, because I was doing just the Claymore for a while, but then she had she cannot do what faction would we be facing, or would it be random?
Unknown. Let's just do that.
We can probably just do
Okay,
random,
then I would need some kind of anti-Geth.
So this is kind of weird, but what's that Turian sniper rifle called again? The Turian one?
Viper or Crisay?
The Crusade. The Crusade is sort of fun with Asari because you can always stagger the enemies to send your warp and dark channels.
Oh, interesting.
Here's a hot take for the Huntress. I think courtesy of is it Zing who was initially telling me this, but I'm a fan of it. Executioner pistol.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
You
Zing
have a
has
lot
so
of
much-
damage, so you just
The
run
thing
in,
is-
do a biotic
Yeah,
combo.
but
If they're not
then-
dead,
but
shoot them in the
then
face.
But there's
This-
the issue against Geth. I would be screwed because if they stunned me once, like I would not be able to quickly retaliate. Like if they
Mhm.
got me between shots, then I would be stuck between reloads.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, though,
What
Zing's
mods
builds-
should I mods should I
builds
use
have
on
a-
Crusade?
Zing's builds tend to have a weird habit of looking odd until you play them. And then you realize this is actually really freaking good. I mean, the Mad Lad was able to do a no fitness build of the N7 Destroyer,
That's bold. That's bold.
and he made it work. So, yeah. And for a long time, I used it as well.
Not sure what I want. Efficiency?
But I'm doing
Charge
GI.
more frequently? Warp to make the charges stronger? I mean, focusing primarily on the punching, of course, but I guess that works. And then, yeah, sticking with unknown, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm good to go.
Do I want a sidearm with this?
I have no idea.
Is the Crusade really a shotgun?
It's a sniper.
No, it's a sniper. Did I accidentally get shot? Oh, yeah.
Oh, you got it.
Got the wrong one.
No, you said Tyrion
shotgun
sniper.
melee, I see.
Yeah. Everything starting with S is the same. All
Yeah.
right, let's go.
You do want cooldown with the Vanguard? Okay. We've got it. What's up, Tense? How's it going? How you been? Alright, so our objective here is to whatever enemy we're going against, we are going to try to get a kill
Oh,
on
This is the best
the
map.
biggest enemy. We are punching
This is the
a
best map.
Praetorian in the face for the kill. That is the objective. If we succeed in doing that once, we
Okay,
succeed.
this platform cannot do that. I can either whack them about the head with the sniper rifle, or bubble
That's
them.
okay.
Map or
This is what
grenades.
one punch man is for.
Grenades! Grenades! Oh,
We punch.
Amazing.
We're gonna punch
I
some
love
bees
this.
while we're at it. You know, like there's nothing we won't punch.
oh.
We're gonna punch even after
Burn
we kill
everything.
people
God,
with our
the fire
charge.
rate on this thing.
Things are happening.
Oh, this is the best map for grenades. Thank you.
Ow.
Sorry.
Aw, no, you wouldn't.
Excuse me, I did stagger them. It was going for the headshot.
Burn everything alive.
Dead? Are you dead? I think you're dead. Right, you were already dead.
Oh, wow.
Wow, this is gonna hurt. Get out! Somehow I did not die from that.
Oh, come on, how did that shot not land? Secret's one behind you, Liz.
You're not wrong about that.
Yep.
Fortunately, it missed. Oh.
Ah. Yeah, I mean, you're right about GIs being obnoxious.
This gun has like the worst rate of fire of all time.
Oh, I can't even do the... I can't even get rid of it! Oh, no, I can't... Oh! Okay, I can. I'll take it back. Let's say, I can't even try to do the trick if I wanted to. It's, definitely a different rhythm with this guy, though.
15 shots missing. Damn screen shake.
Yep. Just burn everything alive. Oh,
Here it is.
I got
Moment
it.
we've been waiting for. Just chill right there, Praetorian. Give us a second. Give us a second. You know, there might be a
Oh,
Praetorian that
burn
I'm
everything.
playing Ring Around the Rosy
Burn
with.
it. There we go.
Oh, he's still got me. Just waiting for the moment to go in for the charge and
I
punch.
got you, Lids.
Thank you. Hold on. Hold on. We still got him. We
Praetorian
got him.
close by.
Oh, no!
Yes. I
All
can
that
steal
work
kills
for
from the
nothing.
get. How about that?
Yeah. That's impressive. Yeah, if I wanted to create the ultimate steel killing machine, it would be a character with snap freeze and a sniper rifle.
Burn everything.
Hey, you know, we'll charge into
everything.
Okay, that
people who
shot
can,
missed.
who
How
can
did
see
it-
kill and...
Lids, I've got you.
Oh, thank you. There is
Burn.
potentially still a
There's
sign right on top.
literally a scion on top of you.
But yep, you know, that is the enemy that I chose to charge
But, you know,
into.
details. Ooh, shot a secret swarm. That's always nice.
Hear you up here. I don't see you. Did I put any piercing on this weapon? I'm sure if I did.
On how did that miss? That one did it.
Shoot somebody through the
Nice.
floor?
Oh, fucking boom.
Enemy is regrouping.
I have really mixed feelings about this gun because I do like the way that enemies literally explode, and yet
Okay,
Yeah.
here we go. Alright, we need to weaken you before we do that though.
That's nice.
That was pretty fast.
That
Pretty
was
fast death
not
there.
a great plan.
Now we need to weaken the Praetorian a little bit before we go this route. Almost. Ah, we would have had it. We would have had it. Telling you, We would have had it. I get another Praetorian. Not quite. Ah, now we're getting
I'm
sick.
trying to let you do it. Oh, how about you just die instead?
Oh, gotcha, Lid.
Thank you.
Hang on. Well fought. Good hit.
Finally, I headshot a freaking A-bomb.
Get back out here.
A-bombs
Nope.
are... A-bombs and husks are so difficult for me to headshot.
They're just... The way they run is kind of hard to line it up. They're always moving.
But I staggered them, so stops. But even then, their heads are so freaking tiny compared to like the collector. Like we're the harbinger of their destruction, and also headshot medals.
Hold on. Hold on. No! We
Okay.
weren't supposed to die yet.
Oh,
Oh, I even... Not even activate my plate number that entire time. I forgot. I got so caught up in charging. And
Oh, it
punching.
went over there? Stupid drone.
Back it up. Back it up. Give it a second. Give it a second. Now go. This is the time. This is the time. No! We were so
Your
close!
ballistic blades.
That's totally the enemy I was aiming
There's
for.
one. Hey, there's a Praetorian with one armor bar, if you want it.
Where? Let me at him.
Behind.
No!
Sorry.
I don't need your pity, Praetorian kills. I do it the hard
all
way.
clear. Stay
I
alert.
want you to have it, though.
Oh, we will get it. We will. We've come very close on at least a couple of occasions.
What are you trying to do?
Punch a Praetorian to death.
Ah.
That, admittedly, running into a
It's
room
not
full of
going
scions maybe was not the best idea.
Yeah, not a very well thought out plan.
Well, I mean, you know, we're just charging in places and punching people, and if we get punched first, then, you know, that's the cost of doing business sometimes.
Come on.
This guy is not going to go down to this, right? And he's
Sorry,
going to try to save us.
I couldn't
There's
resist.
a lot of A-bombs.
Take that. Oh, you're here as well.
Come on.
More
Hey,
grenades.
hey,
More
hey, hey.
grenades.
Definitely, you are saving me. Yep. Not
Boom.
so fast.
Nice, you got a kill streak with grenades, Paragus.
Excellent
No, I
kill.
didn't kill Steel there.
I did the kill ceiling. I'm sorry.
Sad Geth sounds.
He's approaching.
Bring me more
More burning.
Praetorians.
More grenades.
Ooh, 2
Burn
Praetorians.
everything.
Now we're talking. Now we're talking. I like what I'm seeing. Oh, hold on.
One of
Hold
them
on.
should be very, very heavily damaged.
Come on. Get over here, Praetorian. No.
It was
That
dead
was in
before.
range. Yep. I don't even think I had it lined up properly. Oh, that's not good. That's very not good.
I have you.
Thank you. Oh, you're dead.
Okay, exact worst part. Oh no, bees too. Oh well.
Praetorian. I've got my
Hey,
sights
I need to
set
get out of
on
there.
you.
No, don't go there, don't go there.
Oh, I'm going there. Oh, you know I'm going there.
Are you mad?
Yes? Any question about that? Well, you know, little preemptive.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Need to get him a
I
little
feel no
lower
sympathy.
first.
I feel no sympathy.
Oh.
Oh, another Praetorian! Yes! Yes! Hold on. Whittle it down. Whittle it down.
Barriers are down.
Patience is key.
Alright. Let him do it.
No!
Let him do
Oh,
this.
well,
Don't
I mean,
you
I was too far away
idiots.
anyway.
Well, you know.
See, I'm actively trying to help. I'm only taking out the barriers.
Yeah, but then
to
it's
some
not
level.
happening organically.
Better to
Carpet
let it happen
bomb.
inorganically than to let it not happen at all.
Come on. Eye in this possessed Praetorian. Working on it. Get a little lower first, then we'll charge in and punch it. Alright. Let's go now. No! I was in the middle of the animation!
That's a lot of abominations. Oh, hi, bosses.
Here, another one. Over here somewhere. I think. Yep, there it is. There it is. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's Cyan over there too. Okay, we just care about the patrol. Oh, opportunity. Opportunity is knocking. Oh, you have more. Oh, getting possessed. That's cheating.
Oh, damn it.
That's totally cheating. No! Stop interrupting me.
Kill.
Hold on.
There we go.
No, it must happen.
Yeah.
It must happen. No! No!
You're driving yourself mad over this.
Because it would be one thing
I
if
tried.
we came.
I sat here for a minute while he punched a Praetorian.
It'd be one thing if, we were nowhere near, but it's just, we have several times been either mid-animation that would have killed them, and it goes down, or
Not this one.
like, died.
Got it. I don't got it.
I got this one. And killed myself in the process,
And
apparently.
Nice.
I did not
that's
see that
one.
possessed abomination.
Oh,
I got these. Everything is
Wait
over
up.
there. Oh, there's... No!
Even when my sniper's away, I'm stealing kills.
You know what that means.
I am.
We're gonna get
I am a
to-
true GI.
We're gonna get to extraction wave, and then I'm gonna be, rather than trying to actually extract, I'm gonna be just trying to punch Praetorians, and then I'm totally gonna get synced. That is
Nice.
exactly how this plays out.
Don't worry. I can headshot them if they try to sync kill you.
maximum cheese initiated.
Find our target.
One should be without barriers now.
Oh, already? Oh, there we go.
Did I
Okay.
just nearly? Okay.
Hold on. Oh, yep. Yo!
One.
That one's down. Oh, there's another one back here. I did not see that. Oh, no! Not quite.
More maximum cheese.
Oh, there's another one over here.
Maximum
Hello.
cheese.
Nope. Get over here. Get over here. What?
You got it.
It didn't hit! It didn't land the hit!
Oh. I
don't
saw
know
that.
why.
That was bullcrap.
How did that not hit? I can't see anything. You are sinking me.
No,
I have
you're
been
not.
saved. Oh, I charged into it! I could have punched that one. No.
No! And Uriel's dead.
Well,
Rip.
Oh, dead. Like synced.
yeah, I
Stomp.
think I landed in like a T-pose too.
Let's.
Alright, the real question.
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
Oh,
did
really?
we-
On my screen, it looked like one. Oh,
On my screen
bummer.
it is. 25 seconds.
Oh well.
Alright, I guess we run for it.
Live to tell our story, Paragus.
I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. We came so close. So close.
Yes, you can.
We did it within 15 minutes. We did it.
Oh, wow!
Yeah, we did. That was really
Nice.
quick.
Yeah, the number of, like, either mid-animation Praetorian gets killed before the hit lands, or I mean, at the end there, Praetorian that
My God.
was like it was within killing range. We had a fully charged punch on it, and for some reason it just didn't hit. We were right next to it.
I did enjoy just hanging back for like a full minute while you just repeatedly punched the same Praetorian and it tried to sync kill you, but then was just for some reason getting staggered over and over by like I guess the aftershocks of your punch.
I punch it so hard that a few seconds later
You punched
it actually
it so
hit.
hard it forgot how to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
Alright.
actually potentially reason to go with the Executioner pistol, because I think you can, maybe not 100% of the time, but you can occasionally stagger the Praetorians with just one shot of that.
If you get them in the heads, that should be enough
Mhm.
for a stagger from time to time. Because I stagger them very easily with the javelin. Alright.
I wonder,
Well-
Executioner Blister on Alliance Soldier with Adrenaline Rush, so you can skip the reload at least half the time.
Yep. The one that you really want is actually the N7 Destroyer,
Yeah.
because you get 2 shots if you spec it right. So, well, anyways, it was fun.
Thanks for stopping by.
It was a lot of fun. Thanks for
Pleasure to
playing
have
the
you.
games. Yep. All right. See y'all.
See you around.
Yep, see ya.
Right.
All right. Well,
I
chat.
just yawned so hard my jaw cracked.
Oh, man. Well, chat, we do now have an opening. If anyone wants to hop in here, let us know. Likewise, let us know if there's anything you'd like to see for this next one. We were, just messing around for that previous one. But let us know if you have anything in particular in mind.
Imagine a squad of all Volus with the Batarian Gauntlet.
There
That
is
is
a
an
challenge.
amazing thought.
There is a challenge like
Yeah, there's I can't remember what it is, but everyone has to use the Batarian Gauntlet.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Zing, I'm happy to
called
get you in.
melee
If
effect.
you hop on.
It's called melee effect.
Is it specifically for Volus or just anybody?
I think it's multi,
God,
so you can have.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would hope not.
There is a trio. There's a trio option, melee effect, where it's it's not all Volus. There's one Volus, there's one human, and one Cabal or Turian Ghost.
Oh.
Trio. One Volus and choose either human infiltrator, Cabal, N7 Shadow, N7 Slayer, N7 Paladin, or Asari Huntress. Special conditions. All characters must use Batarian Gauntlet and must have full melee training. All powers to melee bonus. Only melee kills allowed. Heavy and light melee and grabs. Drones and turrets must be killed only with melee too. Rockets may be used only on Geth Primes marked by target objective. Killing anyone near them is okay. Adding melee bonus.
Only
weapons gear
melee
is okay.
kills. No.
Oh, it reminds
No
me
fire
of
to get enemies.
last week doing exclusively tech armor kills, which was that was an experience.
Oh, that was amazing, right?
That was a lot of fun. I really liked it. Challenging in a unique way. So I'm down for it. I'm down for it. Let's see. Zing. Popping up here. There we go. Okay, let me send you an invite, Zing. And are you in Discord now? Not at the moment, but if you'd like to, happy to get you in as well on that side. Also, I believe I have assumed David's score as well, so all of my numbers have gone up by several orders of magnitude. I've instantly become a significantly better player.
Like literally showing you his N7 rank and his challenge points. Nice.
So yeah, I'm down for Batarian Gauntlet shenanigans, 'cause I think I also think I just got it ranked up to level 5, like, quite literally a few minutes ago.
I don't know if I could resist the urge to fire at things, though. That's my concern.
It's true.
Maybe equip a weapon that requires you to charge it. Maybe
That's what
That
I was
way you
thinking.
can-
Oh,
It's
like the acolyte.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that way if you press the shoot button, unless you're like actually holding it, you're just not going to fire anything at all. That might be a
All
good
right,
way.
what are our character options?
Or maybe equip something like a katana, something so terrible that you. Or
Even
no,
if you
the
do shoot,
scimitar.
you're not going to kill.
Exactly. Equip the scimitar so it's impossible for you to even get a kill with the
Oh
gun.
my god.
There you. I'm up for that actually. That makes sense. Equip the scimitar because it's a lightweight shotgun anyways. Then you can put in the Omni blade and it's got the bug, so you won't get the weight penalty. And
Okay,
it's
let's
literally
see.
impossible to kill something with the
do
scimitar.
weight penalties matter if we have to, like, we can't kill things with our
It might not
powers?
matter. Unless we have like support, but maybe we have some. No,
Uh,
but we have to go all out melee. Anyway, Zing is ready in Discord. Let me get him in here. How's it going, Zing?
Hello there.
How are you?
I'm not too bad, thanks. How's it going?
Well, we are talking about doing some Batarian Gauntlet melee kill only matches here. So if you are up for some silliness in that regard, then well, boy, have we got a match for you.
Okay, that's a interesting one. I have done, I think, an all Volus challenge where it did require you to put on the Batarius Gauntlet on Platinum on Firebase White, I believe. I can't remember the name of the challenge, but we did do it.
oh.
We were able
But
to
that
do
one
it.
isn't melee only. That one is just the Batarian Gauntlet.
Yeah. So you're not required. Yeah, you're not required to actually melee with it.
You can just
So
ignore
when
it.
I did it, I didn't even bother with
Yeah.
using the gauntlet. Oh, hang on. I've got waiting for other players, so my game's acting funny.
Okay, let me
I'm
know if we
leave
need
and
to.
rejoin.
Yeah, if we did this as a quad, then we have to have 2 Volus players.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. I'm already not that great on Voluses, so melee only
Uh,
Batarian Gauntlet.
I just did the Volus challenge, so I'll sacrifice myself as a Volus.
Okay.
If we're gonna do a Volus challenge, we should do disco balls.
I kind of want to do the Disco Balls one because I was watching. I think Paragus, you were in Bergster's stream and you guys did it.
Yeah, it took us only 45 minutes to do it.
I
but
kind of
yes.
want. I kind of want to do that because I really wanted to do that. Hang on.
All right, who has Volus preferences? I will do either adept or engineer.
I'm up for whatever. Really.
I like the mercenary because for this challenge, the mercenary is the most overpowered one.
Really?
Yes,
Huh.
because the drone and the decoy will distract the hunters, and the drone will distract the phantoms. So it's the most survivable class, actually.
Okay.
The sentinel.
So wait, if
That's
we
right.
have, are there only 4?
There are
Of
4
them,
Volus
There are 4,
characters.
yeah,
Oh, there are
and,
4. Wait,
And
so
we
there's,
each have to pick a different one.
so there's Adept, there's what? Engineer, Sentinel, and what's the last?
Vanguard.
Wait, what?
Vanguard, yeah.
I don't think I've quite literally never played the fullest Vanguard. I did not even remember that it
It's
existed.
basically like you're a giant bowling ball just hurling yourself at the enemies.
He's probably the best character that synergizes with the Batarian Gauntlet because he's got biotic charge. So it's kind of like the Batarian.
It's so
Vanguard
weird. Why they would
Yeah,
put charge and
although we
shield
don't have
boost
to
on
do
the same character.
we don't have to do the gauntlet for this one at least.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm down for the Vanguard.
It's on platinum as well. Or was it gold?
I don't know.
This is gold or platinum.
Gold or platinum?
okay.
I'm up for whatever. Doesn't matter.
Not sure I have enough confidence in
Alright.
my Volus skills to go platinum with it.
What's your preferencing?
We can do gold. I mean, it's.
No, I meant
that's
for which Volus.
Oh right. Which ones have been taken so far? If they have any
the-
final decisions already.
Vanguard and the Sentinel.
I'm
taken.
most attached to the Adept, I'd say.
All right, I can play engineer.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
And we have to each pick a color scheme.
Okay.
I've
Out
already
of
got yellow.
pink, green, yellow, and red. I'll do green.
Okay. I'll nab pink.
I'm getting another long loading screen. Seems the game doesn't want me to join your lobby.
Oh, should we do the trick where we set the lobby to the a preset match, and then you just search for it? So set it to like Condor Collector's Platinum.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, you may have to.
Okay.
Yeah, just change the mission settings for it just so Zing can join. That should work.
Oh, hold on. I have apparently accidentally taken a screenshot. Apparently, somewhere as I was typing in the character's name, I have hit the screenshot key that I did not know existed.
I've just made a boo-boo myself, which is now really frustrating.
Oh, you're here.
Oh, okay. I will no longer go Condor Collector Platinum in that case.
I mean, I think you're in our lobby because I see you as.
No, I'm still unloading. No, it says waiting for other players.
Oh,
See
okay.
you right now, but that's strange.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to just leave and just do it that way. Just
Okay. All right, let me go back to.
join
Ooh, I did
in.
not mean to ready up, but Condor
I've all this adepts.
Collector Platinum. Okay, so I've got it ready to. All right, I can make it public whenever you're ready. So let me know when you're good.
So it's Condor, Platinum, Collectors.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got it. Yep. I'm
All
ready
right,
to serve.
public now.
Okay. Okay, I'm on loading screen, so I
Yep, we
assume
got you.
I'm-
We got you.
Excellent.
I'm
There
gonna
you
make
go.
it back to private and not this setup.
Please get through loading screen, please.
Okay, so the equipment restrictions: no Rieger, particle rifle, Harrier, Venom, Geth scanner, or armored compartments.
Okay, that's fair.
Rieger, armored compartments. What else?
Geth scanner, Venom.
Okay. So what is the strategy in that case? So we don't need to go Batarian Gauntlet. This is a different challenge.
Nope, unless you really want to.
What is the strategy? One of the winning strategies is that you treat the upper area kind of like a little bit of a loop or like a circuit, and you just kind of go do rounds.
Are we on a
like
specific
you-
map?
Yes,
Yeah, it's
Firebase Jade.
Reaper's
Okay,
on Jade.
hold on. Let me set us up for that then.
And remember, guys, you have to stick to your color scheme.
Yellow, red, pink, green.
Yep. So wait, who's which? I am green and Lids is pink, I
I'm
believe.
pink. Yep.
And I'm yellow.
So this leaves what? Red for Zing?
I'm still on loading screen.
Front row.
I
bro.
think I.
Oh
I'm
no.
still having problems. Yeah, it looks like.
Okay.
This is unusual for me, actually. The only thing I can think of, I hate it when it has to revolve around me, but the only thing I can think of is because this is what for me before when someone struggled to join on me is to create a new lobby.
And we could try.
Oh, okay.
Give it a shot.
I don't know if a change of host is necessary or if I just try to join through someone else because I've just been trying to join through Lids. But yeah, just to create a new lobby, it might get me in. If not, I can reset my PC, and if not, then maybe someone else can fill me in.
Have you tried just restarting Mass Effect?
I can try that now. Actually.
Wait, have you been joining through the just like default thing that shows up on Lids's like status, or is it through an invite?
It was like both. Like on one attempt
Okay.
it came through invite, and the other was just joining through Lids on the friends list. I can reset Mass Effect actually, unless you've already.
I did send you one.
Okay, I've closed down Mass Effect and restarted it.
Okay.
Try that. Ooh, actually, I should have made sure it was off on Task Manager. Oh well.
Alright, let me know when I should send.
Yep. Just connected to EA servers. Come on. I've never really had this problem before, actually.
Uriel, are we Origin friends? Wasn't seeing your name popping up there.
Yeah,
Thought we were.
yeah, I should be on there.
I'm not currently seeing you. Odd.
You can send me another invite.
Okay.
And I'll
Let me
accept it.
see. Let's open up Origin real quick here.
Okay, Origin just crashed.
That's
So I'm
Okay,
gonna restart that. Maybe Origin is having problems right
Be
you
now.
know
Origin.
what? Maybe. Oh, hang on. This could be a good sign.
Wouldn't rule that out.
Joining game. Hang on. Yes, I'm in.
Okay, we've got Zing.
It just took restarting Mass Effect, so
Okay, great.
that was.
Now I
that's all.
see you. Now I
That's
see you,
great.
Uriel.
Yep. And I see. Yep, I'm in the lobby.
Okay, I have sent you an invite as well. I have never played this character, so I do need to set up my powers. So, I mean, does anything change when you're trying to be a Vanguard Volus relative to other classes? Because it's not like you're, even if you're getting your shields back.
Focus on not dying.
Yeah, that feels like that's
So,
not that easy.
You have a choice. You have a choice. You can either make your biotic charge more powerful, or you can make your shield boost more powerful.
But the assumption is you're probably going to want biotic orbs either way. Or do we need it for the
biotic
challenge?
orbs is just you might as well get the cooldown benefit that it gives you. And then it's up to you if you want full fitness or not.
How much of a difference does it make? Are you
Not
still
much.
gonna get one shot
Not
by
much.
stuff either way?
Like the charge is great for like finishing off an enemy that's almost about to die, or like a phantom that's been stripped of its barrier. Like, yeah, go ahead, charge that. Otherwise, it's just such a bad choice to make. It's like, why would you charge into headfirst into enemies, but then risk the chance of going down, or do shield boost that doesn't do any damage to the enemy, but then just briefly restores your shields.
I will be right back.
Okay. Yeah, this is kind of a strange one. It's like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll charge in, but I'm so squishy that I'm gonna just immediately topple over. Okay,
We don't have any biotic powers to like prime for detonations, so your charge is very, very case specific.
Yikes. Okay. Okay.
Another thing to note about Jade is that Jade has a lot of knee-high cover, like for regular characters, that the Voluses can't look over.
So it's gonna be tough.
So you ideally want actually a weapon that can, like it makes the arc pistol one of the best weapons for this, or maybe even a sniper. Like really,
Sniper
I guess I'll
Vanguard.
go for something relatively light. Or just put the javelin on.
Yeah, put the javelin.
You know,
on.
it's not a terrible idea.
Oh wait, do I have I have both guns right now?
I don't think it's Disco Messenger. I think it's just all Volus, but I'm not totally sure what the name of it is.
You know what, screw it. I use the what are my cooldowns? Like 7 seconds for decoy, 4 for shield boost.
What's happening?
Should I use javelin this round?
Oh, oh my gosh, yes, just do it.
Okay, I will. I'll use javelin this round.
I think I probably will as well, to be honest with you. I think I'm gonna go 0 fitness, biotic charge, and maybe never even touch it, and then just snipe people as I can't look over the waist-high cover.
But we're not allowed get scanner, so there's that.
Yeah.
Can you see?
Well, on the bright side, I've got the recon mine, so we have something similar to Get Scanner for a limited amount of time.
You know, that can work, right? We can make that work.
10.9 second shield boost.
We get a few seconds of enemy outlines.
Should I put sniper ultralight material on this? I don't know. It's only 15%. I'd like the ammo much more. And the high velocity barrel. Ooh, it's a bit much. Wait, javelin is a base game gun, right? Base game gun.
I think so.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's switch back to Volus. Let's see what the cooldown says. Yes, I can put that on. All right, javelin. Jet. I mean, Javelin Mercenary Sentinel.
Why not? You know? Why not? Ooh.
Should I go with omnicapacitors? Because it will make my drone a little bit stronger when it explodes. Or should I go with the... Actually, I think I'll go with operative package. Right.
Follow your dreams, man.
Ugh.
Zing, what are you doing?
I'm trying to get the I'm trying to also exploit the weight reduction bug because I'm using the weight. But it doesn't seem to be working for me.
Oh, so you don't need to switch from one character to the other to do it. It just confirms it when you switch from one character to another.
Right.
You still benefit from it. The only reason I switched character to the paladin and then back to this just to see what the actual cooldown is, but you don't need to do that to get the bug to work.
Does that my cooldowns if I take off the high velocity barrel, my cooldowns don't seem to be any different, which they should be.
Which gun is the Wraith? Oh yeah, the Wraith. Definitely put on.
That's what I'm doing, but it's like no matter what I do, it doesn't. The cooldowns don't seem to update. On the still 3.85 seconds with or without the high velocity barrel and trying to.
That's it. That's the bug. That's it.
It was 3.85 seconds even without the. Oh wait, hang on. Yes, it is. I mean, thick.
That's exactly what the bug is. So the high velocity barrel should make it longer. It should be like in 4 seconds, but it's not.
Yes, that's yep. You're right. So I'm in thick. Oh.
Remind me, when it comes to the Javelin, what are typically the best mods to put on that?
You don't spare shots and or both of the armor piercing.
Okay,
mods.
do you still take the armor piercing even though you can shoot through some barriers, some cover?
Yeah, the high velocity barrel just like increases the range of cover penetration.
Mm-hmm. And so at that point, it's like, you know, you're shooting through basically anything. So
yeah, that's how you get people like shooting through walls and sometimes pillars.
Okay, let's try that then. Got a pretty terrible power recharge speed, but you know, that's what the orbs are for, right? And we'll probably never actually charge anyway.
A Javelin vanguard. That's incredible. That's a bold choice.
At that, yeah, you know.
I appreciate the boldness of your strategy here.
I can't say it's gonna work, but we're gonna try.
And are you also doing the Batarian Gauntlet?
Oh. Don't tempt me.
That would be the ultimate like nonsense combination of things. It's just like you're prepared for both every scenario and no scenarios.
All right, you know what? Fine, let's do it. We'll do it.
Good, do it for the memes.
Exactly.
And,
So
and we don't need 3 waves survived either. I think we just need full extraction, right?
Oh, so then we're fine.
Yeah,
we're fine.
Yeah,
what
just
are we
like,
worried
don't
about?
Die. Just don't die. Are there limits to missiles during extraction?
No, there's no limits to when you can use missiles. You can use them at any time.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Nice, we're golden then.
Yep.
I don't even know what armor bonus.
Oh,
I'm
remember
looking for
Lids set it to Reapers on Jade.
Oh yes. Let me do that before we get. Okay. Jade. Reapers, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Any particular ammo that is helpful? I mean, go drill rounds for even more penetration? That's probably unnecessary at that point.
No, it depends what you want to do with him, I guess.
Well, let's be honest here. This might as well be a 3-person team at this point.
Well, I think you could do either Phasic or Disruptor to be able to handle shields, because the Javelin has really good anti-armor capabilities.
But less so for shields.
Yeah, so usually like the go-to thing for the Javelin is Phasic rounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Does the javelin suffer from showgating like the normal widow does?
Not if you use phasic rounds,
Yeah, that's why you put on,
it does otherwise, yeah.
That's why you put on phasics, yeah, or disruptor. Yeah.
I've got disruptor in case, I don't know, we need to stun an enemy.
Go adrenaline?
I put on incendiary because I like explosions.
Exactly.
Okay, I think I'm ready. But that being said, it's crazy amalgamation.
Wait, has everyone set up their color schemes?
Oh,
No,
yep, make sure.
I haven't actually.
So I'm pink.
Pink.
I'm green.
Yellow.
So I have to be red. Okay.
Yep.
That's okay. So this is where being really useful if you could see other people's characters.
I
like,
really
in
wish you
lobby.
could.
And make sure that it's the brightest version of that color.
Oh,
It's gotta
okay.
be
Particular
yeah.
reds.
It's gotta
Alright.
be it's gotta be obnoxious. It's gotta suck to look at it.
No clever camouflage trying to
I'm
make
not-
it
yeah,
like
I'm not-
partially one pink, partially another pink.
Trying to make it look like puke yellow.
Yeah, no
Like,
no like subtle artful colors.
Oh,
Okay.
you can't make the mustache bit. It stays white no matter what. Okay. On the face. I thought I could make him literally all red. I can make his lights red.
Actually makes it a little more pink.
Oh
Add
my god,
that.
he looks he looks
Maybe even that?
devilish.
Good, that's ideal. Just hell incarnate in the form of a small waddling bowling ball.
Okay, now I'm
You
good.
say bowling balls, but I keep thinking of like those balls you put on Christmas trees.
Yeah?
Well, but if you look at their faces, they have, you know, the
The three holes.
yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That is rather bowling
bowling
ball-like.
balls.
It's also got a high-tech belly button.
It's true.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
true.
It even lights up. Love it.
As all belly buttons should, I mean. Come on.
I wish the Volus engineer or sentinel had tech armor. That would look amazing.
Oh, that would be.
And that
incredible.
person should be. Wait, is orange one of the colors? If so, then we'd obviously have that person be
No.
orange. Or I guess go to
Unfortunately, it's
yellow,
just-
maybe the closest. I don't know.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's just these four.
Right, I'm about as red as I can be, which means I'm now ready.
Awesome.
All right, excellent. Let's do this.
So we just need to survive,
Yeah, that's it.
as all Voluses.
Ideally,
Restrictions for missiles? Are there any there?
No restrictions.
Nope.
restrictions.
Okay.
No restrictions. Yep.
Even on not
You
objective
can
ones?
use missiles to kill swarmers.
Okay, maybe
In
I'll
fact-
try to refrain from
in
doing
fact,
that, but
I would say you should use them to kill swarmers. That's what they're made for.
A strategically significant target has been located.
okay, hold on. Group photo. Group photo.
Secure the area.
Got green. Oh, that's hold on. I can't do my shield.
Oh, I should put the decoy down. All right, decoy will save us.
All right, here we
Oh,
go.
that cooldown. Love it.
Well, I just immediately assumed that I could cloak. No. Guess what? Press that
There we
button,
go.
and you are going to see something a lot different from a cloak.
Go, Haviland, go.
Get over here.
I feel like I should just sit in one spot.
Yeah, so, turns out if you biotic charge into somebody and then you need to, javelin them from point blank range, it doesn't work very well. Aha! Oh, hold on. There we go!
Sort of see them, but not really.
I've gotten at least one Batarian Gauntlet kill. In my book, that means, I have
Yeah.
contributed all I can contribute in this
I
mission.
got your lids.
It was nice knowing you guys. Thank you, see? Hold on, he's mine.
Hello.
Oh, except not. I should put on the orbs just
Wash
for the
shields.
recharge, right?
Outstanding work.
Also, Lids, don't forget, as a Volus, you have two different cloak cooldowns. There's one while walking or standing still, and another while sprinting.
Oh, really? But so is it shorter when you're sprinting? Is that how that works?
No, they're both the same length. It's just they're on separate cooldowns, so you can
Oh.
use one and then another.
I did not know that. I did not know that. Ow. I honestly didn't even see what hit me. But, you know, I have a feeling that's going to happen a lot.
Nice. Ah! Oh, I killed the biotic orbs. I killed. Oh, there's been a kill streak too somewhere.
Yeah, kill streak with the recon mine.
Oh
Ooh,
yes.
awesome.
Biotic orb kill on the brutes.
It would help if I didn't miss with every other shot.
I gotcha!
No. Thank you.
Nice work.
What? I didn't kill it.
Can't see them. But I know they're down there. Oh, hello.
Keep missing.
That's all of them. Good work. Enemy is regrouping. Time to reload.
Maybe should have gone for the quadruple orb, after all. I was just gonna keep them up passively.
Embedded in local network. Get on a terminal and start up.
Not the way it says Banshee.
Very rude.
I heard his voice.
Connection broken. Reacquire.
Hey, we actually sniped something.
We don't have much time to complete the mission.
Here's the Banshee. Oh, I see the Banshee. Oh, well, thanks for moving. Oh, that's the Banshee, it's not. Cool. Yeah, no, warp damage over time is definitely... I think that means it can one-shot, at least in my case. Oh, that's... It's like, that's not the javelin. What's that doing here? Hey guys, I hate to break it to you, but there is a Banshee that joined us. Not a surprising amount. Oh, you guys must hate that Banshee. Something else is charging. There's no way it charges that much.
What?
I love the fact that grenades mean instant death.
To be fair, it doesn't take a bolt to be instantly killed by the birds.
I don't even know if I can
That's
get
true.
10 shots.
Some fine work, team.
Oh, the combat drone stole that kill from me. Oh my god, my own combat drone.
He betrayed you.
Kill stealer.
Oh, great! Hold on. I'm gonna get you, Husk. Just a matter of time.
Oh. Ravager go.
Aww.
Oh, I can't see. Not really where I want to be right now. As it turns out.
Keep missing every shot. Oh man.
That's all of them. Good work.
It's hard to aim when you're only 1 foot off the ground.
How tall are the bulls, actually?
Enemies inbound.
Maybe 3 feet?
Okay, tactical cloak, all the things. Oh, I was in the worst spot possible.
This is a bad idea.
Anti on the anti coming up.
Oh,
Member is hurt.
thank you! That's a Banshee. Disappear! Oh, I tried to return the favor. That's a brute. Save yourselves! Oh.
That's too much stuff.
Very rude.
Banshee coming in. Left.
Oh, I did not have this reloaded.
That's 3 shots in a row I've missed.
Yep. Probably still better than me. Oh. The way the camera changed as we just rolled over to our death was ridiculous.
Oh, Banshee behind you.
Thank you. Watch out for this brute. Ha! Iframes. Shoot you in the butt, and then die.
I got you.
Ah! Can't even charge in time. Thank you. Where are they coming from?
Enemies down. Good shooting. Enemy down to half strength.
Enemy down to half strength.
A cloaked melee kill? I mean, I'm not even sure if we have enough time to land a, at least a Batarian gauntlet when we're cloaked. Hold on. Let's do some testing here. It's theoretically possible, okay.
Okay, it's another brute.
Uh-oh. This is gonna kill me, probably. But I'll
Yeah,
take the
watch
brute
out,
down while I'm
Lids.
at it. Alright, I got this one too. Oh, that was a very questionable shot, but it did hit the target. In probably the most unconventional way possible. Never see this.
Oh, thanks for the shield boost. Oh, so that's how you get headshots in this class. Just put down a drone to distract the enemy. And... okay, I think I may have a viable path to get at least 10 headshots. At least 10.
Enemies approaching.
I'm happy for you, Paragus.
Well done. I'll shoot the swarmer if I have to.
Oh no.
Thank you.
Is Banshee headed our way? Heads up. Go. Stop moving! Can't you stand still so I can shoot you in the face? Ow. Alright, that will kill me. Oh, well, there she is.
Oh.
Might as well go down with the fight. Ooh, hello. Oh! I went for it, Messenger. I wanted it so bad.
Oh, sorry, I stole your what would have been a glorious gauntlet kill.
We'll see if we can get one. Okay, hold on. Going back for you. On the move. There is a Marauder right in front of you, though.
Thank you.
Ready? No! I have the answer, Messenger. I think I have the answer. Oh, it's gonna kill me probably before I finish this punch. I may have found a workaround.
Enemy is down to 1.
We have the I've not really been using shield boost at all, but we should be using it. I don't remember how I spec'd it.
How you spec'd what?
Shield boost? Is that? I'm not even sure if that's the one you're referring to,
Ah.
Messenger.
That's a kill streak, I think. Maybe. Not anymore.
Bro! Also, Rutro. Please don't do that. Oh no! So close! So close! He was low enough, but he staggered me. Hello.
Oh shit.
Hello.
No, Bruce.
Bro.
Just for that Bruce getting
Oh no.
multiple bullets. This pain. Cheers.
What? Oh.
Being like me.
Ow.
Stupid marauder, just stay still.
Alright.
Yeah.
So inconsiderate. Let us snipe you. More. Or biotic charge directly into an enemy that can sync kills. Ready? Here we go. There it is. Messenger, there you have it. The cloaked Batarian Gauntlet melee kill. Was it on a swarmer? Maybe. But you didn't specify what type of enemy it had to be. Uh-oh. Aha! Is that it? Also, that took a little longer than I would have liked. Oh, no, get back here. Get back here. Oh. If we got it on a Banshee, that'd be a whole nother story. That'd be a whole nother story, of course. That might be a chance.
Nice. There we go. That took care of it.
Might get picked up there.
Oh, you're dead. So am I.
Okay, these marauders are starting to...
Yeah, to dot abilities, it's true. I should definitely be trying to shield boost, especially when we're getting the dots. A part of it is we went 0 fitness, so like, quite literally any damage will kill us. But yeah, we do, with the dots, at least certainly have time to do it.
The thing about playing a Volus is that you don't even really have fitness, you have shield gate and health gate. And that's it. Those are your only defenses.
Yep.
Tech burst? Huh.
What?
Oh, that's a thing.
You have not reloaded yet. Oh.
Get picked up there.
Oh no, that could have been it. That was so close. An actual
what
legitimate
just
enemy,
happened
the
there?
cloaked melee kill, rather than just a swarmer.
One more headshot. Another one.
Probably not. Running. I'm pretty sure I missed. Hold on. Okay, nope, not this time. I take it back. Oh, keep on cloaking before I reload. Painful.
What you done?
No thank you. Thanks, but no thanks. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Ooh. That'll still take us down, though.
I got your lids.
Thank you. Hello. Goodbye. Ooh. There we go.
Payday.
I mean, that javelin is definitely putting in work.
Enemy forces have stolen a classified device.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Volus pizza delivery service.
Wait, don't you have adrenaline mod? Oh, brilliant. Oh, just
Uh-oh. That's not good.
It's safe over this way, Paragus.
yeah, I'm trying to pick it up. Not what I wanted.
No!
Okay,
That
I
could've
can't
been a
get it
legitimate one.
anymore.
Nice, good missile.
Object is lost. Find it.
Alright, I'm gonna not get stomped here though. Preferably, he says as he gets one.
Good job. Get squad member has lost the object. Outstanding. Get back to the object is lost. Find it.
Oh no, my shield.
Well. So things have not been going well.
Okay,
over here.
got one. No.
Intel that the Geth lost the device.
Thank you.
Low through
Contract.
probably all my health. Still two. Okay. See if I can actually help.
Yeah, go through the middle would be best. Nice.
Oh, you're over there.
Run, Vol, let's run.
Oh, Ravager Goo!
Mission accomplished.
Hey!
Wing.
I contributed nothing.
Man, I'm pretty proud of that sprint that I did with the pizza, though. Remember, guys, full extraction.
Okay.
I keep forgetting I
won't
just going to have
meme.
stasis all this time. I haven't used it once this game. Oh dear. I keep forgetting I've got stasis. I've only put like 3 points into it, but I mean that's all you really need at the end of the day. I completely forgot I even had it. Oh well. That could have saved me. a few
You said
deaths.
you have 3 points in it?
Yeah, no, I just used 3 points.
No bubble then.
Ooh, I missed. That was silly. Alright,
Yeah,
so
it was
like,
more like three pity points. I know
biotic charging into a group of banshees on the extraction wave. Is that a go or a no-go?
It was really more
What was
physicality,
that?
really.
You know, just like biotic charging into a group of banshees on extraction wave, you know? How are we feeling about that? That's all I'm saying.
I don't recommend it, because we do all have to extract.
Okay, so also for brutes in that case? Oh, he's dead. He's not dead.
Yay,
Oh,
10
no, he is.
headshots.
Nice.
Okay.
Run, Volus, run!
I did kite some banshees into the LZ, but I'm prepared to missile right now. I cannot take cover.
Run, run, run. Those Ravagers are trying so hard to kill us, but we're too short.
Alright, let me just take care of enemy number 1. There we go.
Nice.
No prisoners.
Noise.
Nice.
21 minutes. 21:51.
Somehow.
Yeah, could have been worse.
I made sure to missile at least 4 swarmers.
Good. That's a necessary component.
When I say I contributed nothing, I meant it.
You contributed something. Shenanigans.
I
That's
did
an
do
important
that.
part.
I did do that. All right. Do we have anything in mind for this next one? Chat, let us know if you have anything you'd like to suggest. Otherwise, I mean, we've been doing several challenges here today, so I mean, that was one of them, right? What was that one called?
Disco balls.
Disco balls.
Oh, yes. Okay. Messenger wants us to do the... So it's bending? What is the...
No, not that one. Not
That one is so easy if you have a capable player with the Falcon. So someone who knows how to use the Falcon, it's very much doable.
I only did it once. It wasn't really a challenge I really wanted to do again personally, but because I know I did it with yous, and I know I did it with yous. Well, you Paragus at least.
Yeah, we did it on the first try though.
We
So
did.
what is
I
it?
didn't
It's
really find that fun though.
it's bending. I mean, that's...
It's not a fun challenge, but it like I can see what you mean by how it's not fun.
I love that it's not a fun challenge.
But something about just the complexity of having to use Avengers and having to use like
That's the worst.
Oh. So is it primarily that you're just using junk weapons?
I
not
had a
joke
good-
weapons.
oh,
You're
no.
role playing.
Two Avengers, one Matic, and one Falcon, and then there's
One N7 weapon that one person
Yeah.
can use. Which I did. I had the Crusades on my class, I think, when I was doing it.
Yeah.
So it's definitely possible. It's just I just didn't really. I mean, you need a Falcon is
It's not-
definitely.
it doesn't sound like a fun time.
Is there any other challenges we could do? Maybe.
Yeah, there's a
Ones
huge
that none of
list.
us have
We
done?
we could do the best shot.
Yeah.
I'm down.
What's that one?
Basically we're all playing snipers, and at least
Okay, okay.
it's more specifically, Legion, Thane, Garrus, and Shepard, but Legion has to be the Geth engineer, not the
Right.
Geth infiltrator,
I can
because
see why.
balance reasons.
Yeah. I can see.
Thane, Drell assassin, Garrus, Turian soldier, Shepard human infiltrator. And they
Okay.
have specific weapon restrictions too. At least 2 players must get the 20 headshots medal.
Okay.
So who has preferences?
I'll take Thane if no one wants the Viper.
Messenger really wants us to do banning.
That's what I'm saying. Is we have had messengers say this is not the first time he's recommended that we do it. So
We can just veto that.
Messenger, I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
I don't have a preference.
I will say, Lids, you're not trying that hard.
I mean, I've brought it up on a few occasions. It's not the first time he's recommended it, and I'm trying to advocate for it.
You're mentioning it, but you're not like really vying for it.
Personal preference is just to do challenges I haven't really done before.
Sure.
Which because I just like going through. I like the idea of just going through all the challenges that are currently available on the Discord. So I like to.
Yeah,
think...
it's fun trying out new things.
Yeah, exactly. And the sniper one actually would be a particularly nice one because I don't really snipe ever. That's already a challenge for me because I am a crap sniper in Heavenly. That's what you never see. That's why you never see me with.
Then you'll love Garrus. You'll love playing as Garrus and use adrenaline shot to make up the shot that you missed.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So for Garrus, you have to use the Mantis.
Okay.
Thane uses the Viper, Legion uses the Widow, and Shepard uses the Widow.
Fair enough.
I could try being Legion. I don't know how I'll do with a Geth engineer with a high cooldown.
So I've sniped as a Geth engineer before with a javelin, so I have experience with that. So if you don't want a Legion, I'll take it. I'll take it.
I mostly I just don't want Thane. So if someone else will take Thane, that would be great.
What is
All right, I'll
Thane
take
set?
Thane.
Okay.
I can do either Legion or Shepard. I mean, it's up to Lids.
So the difference is the legions. I mean, I've quite
Legion-
literally never played
here's-
the Geth Engineer. So.
Yeah, and here's the thing: Legion is going to be very, very squishy, especially with the cooldown that the Widow will give.
Yeah, so my preference would probably be Shepherd.
Okay, yeah, so you're a human infiltrator with the Widow.
Widow?
Okay, so... Alright, let me check out what my spec is for the drill so far. Let's see.
Which casual play one again? As Gauss? So, is it the soldier or the infiltrate?
It's the soldier.
With marksman. Okay.
Okay.
Now,
Oh, I think my drill is bugged, so I have all the powers.
What?
If I respec it, I'm gonna lose it.
I don't know if we're allowed to use characters with exploits. Does it say on the general rules?
That's a good point.
Yeah, this is a glitch. This is one of my classes that is glitched that I spec'd only once, and I had all the points needed, except for the last evolution of Tactical Cloak. I don't know. That's 25% sniper damage.
Yeah, you're not allowed to use glitched builds. It says in the general rules.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense.
Alright, respec it is.
Just wanted to ask. I assume for marksman rank 5, the headshot modifier is bugged. Why it doesn't actually do anything?
I think I've heard that.
Are you sure?
I don't know about that, but I typically prefer the duration anyways.
I know there are other powers where there's a rank 5 headshot related thing that's bugged.
There's the Quarian one, which is meant to be bugged. The whatchamacallit, the
you would have to look it up. I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, tactical scan. I believe a lot.
Yeah, that one is broken.
But I just assumed whether or not that also applied to marksmen, since it's also kind of like the same kind of modifier. Actually, then again, I don't really want duration anyway, so I might as well just have to pick the headshot one, whether or not it actually works. That doesn't matter then, because I don't really want duration for marksmen. So it looks like I'll be picking headshots anyway, regardless of whether it actually works or not. I think actually I'm pretty happy with this dude anyway. I don't think there's anything I need to change in the build itself, because he's pretty much a weapons-oriented build. I made him out. Yeah. In that case. So was it?
I'm not sure if I'm gonna go for homing grenade at all. I'm not sure.
I mean, if we're focusing on the headshots, then presumably it's going to be primarily just hitting people with your sniper once you're cloaked. I guess big enemies that we aren't really planning on actually hitting with the headshots.
Well, drill fitness doesn't do much anyways, other than give you extra health. Let's see.
So this is also Reapers, and then it was at a specific location, right?
Yeah, this is Reapers on Dagger, I think.
Yeah, that looks right.
I don't think I'm gonna use homing grenade at all then. Full fitness. Okay, recon mine and thing. So what, is there an equipment restriction?
Oh, good question.
No armored compartments.
That's it.
Okay.
And I believe that's it.
I've never really used armor compartments in general.
What is that? Is that the extra missiles one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't want people cheesing it with a whole bunch of missiles.
I'm not sure which gear to go with. Should I just do sniper? Wait.
Well, you need a specific sniper,
Operative
right?
package?
Oh.
All right. Let's see.
Just went with the pure damage.
Actually,
Sniper rifle lamp.
Oh no, I don't want. Actually, no, I don't. Actually, maybe operative.
What?
Actually, no, I don't want operative package.
Doing that?
So Viper.
If
and
I
Do
then-
I?
Three
Oh,
side.
do I need to do like ultralight materials on this or something?
Not really, no.
Because I'm
No.
at -9.
So let's see. Get engineer. I'm just gonna quickly check how I build it.
How much are you doing overload?
Oh,
Well, the issue is the Geth turret, which is what I use to restore my shields.
Oh.
you don't have to fully spec into get turret final evolution because you're using it mostly for your shields.
Yeah, no, I think I only have that 3 ranks.
3
let me check.
ranks.
Yeah, I have 3 ranks in Geth turret, and then full hunter mode, overload, passives, and then 5 in fitness.
You could get away with 3 in fitness if you wanted to.
Yeah, but then he's super squishy. Well, but then why would I need 3 in fitness? Because then I would just be upgrading the Geth turret. That's the only thing I have to upgrade. Other than like it's Geth turret at 3 and fitness at 5, and everything else is full.
I don't know if I want get scanner or assault loadout. I've got recon mine that does expose enemies. Yeah, I think I'll stick with recon mine. Assault loadout.
Spare thermal quick capacity makes sense on the Mantis.
How much piercing is this then? Basically 2 meters?
I think the Widow has inherently 1 meter of basic penetration
Oh, does it?
already on it. Or maybe it's half a meter, and then the Javelin has 1 meter, and then the armor piercing mods do whatever they do.
Uh-huh. Okay, so I have a decent amount of piercing in that case. Is it worth throwing on armor piercing for even more? Add another
Yeah,
layer?
this is fine. Like what you're doing right here with the high velocity and armor piercing. Yeah, they both stack
Mhm.
for the penetration.
At this point, I mean, I threw on the armor piercing rounds as well. At that point, I mean, light cover, absolutely, of course, but like, even some bigger barriers might be big enough to shoot through. Not that I'll have the best line of sight on those, but we'll see.
Does spare shot capacity on the Mantis make sense, or would it be because it's either that for me, or maybe if I really am interested, extra.
I think the Mantis has like 4 shots or 25 shots standard on level 10, and
Does it?
then
Yeah, it does.
the extra capacity brings you to like 40, 42, or 43.
Probably
Something like
overkill,
that.
which is probably overkill anyway.
Yeah, I haven't been using spare shot capacity on the Mantis recently, and I haven't really had problems with it.
That's alright. In that case, I'll
You have something like it's like 25 spare shots.
Right. Oh, I guess I'll just stack the armor penetration or cover penetration mods then. I think that'll be okay.
All right, remember, guys, we're going for headshots.
Yes, we need
And
to have
there's
at
Reapers
least.
too, so that means our Ravagers and Brutes. Wait, Brutes have a headshot, but Ravagers
Yeah, they just
don't.
cover their head
Yeah,
a lot.
it's only Ravagers that don't.
Clarify, do we need to get a certain amount of headshots for this?
At least 2 people need the gold medal for headshots.
At least 2 people. Should we designate who those 2 people will be?
I mean, I think we should all just try.
Yeah, I mean, Dagger's a good sniping map, right? I think we just hang out on that
Yeah.
elevated room in the middle
Yeah,
and
especially
try to snipe people from
since
there.
it's not Dagger Hazard. That would have been
Oh,
terrible.
yeah.
But it's
Oof.
just vanilla Dagger, so we're fine.
Thank goodness.
So
Okay.
at least 2 people get 70. Gets the. Was it 25? Is it 25?
It's 20.
20. Oh, just 20. Okay.
Yep. Not too difficult.
Yeah.
Not for gold. Not for gold, I suppose. Yeah.
I think it's doable.
Okay.
I'm ready when you guys are.
All right, let's do this.
Alright. So let's see. Uriel, you are Legion.
Legion, and then Zing is Garrus, and then Lids, you're Shepherd, and Paragus is Thane. And naturally, Garrus and Shepherd should be competing for headshots.
I mean, everyone is, but yeah, mostly Shepard and Garrus.
We need you to take back some lost ground. Area's uncontrolled. We need you to lock it down. Got it.
So I think we pretty much just chill out up here and shoot some people in the face.
Yep, sounds like a plan.
Ooh, that did not one-shot you.
That's the first one.
Oh. Yeah, and keep track of, to the extent that you can, try to keep track of if you have any of the badges yet.
I'm terrible at doing that. Oh,
Yeah.
Except for badges, but legitimately counting headshots, I can't do
Oh,
that.
yeah. Oh. Headshot them! Headshot them!
I got no enemies near me. Excellent.
Hold on. Don't punch him. I got him. Or not. I missed.
Okay. Okay, I think I got my second one.
Ah! Give me these point blank ones. Stop moving.
I think I got my third one there. That's not a headshot, damn it.
That's 2. That's 3.
Nice.
Hey,
Damn
still
it.
Husk. Hey, still Husk.
Outstanding work. That's it. Enemy is regrouping.
Either 2 or 3, I don't know how many I got there. Ugh.
Yeah, first 3 waves are definitely...
I think I have
Important.
4, but I'm not sure.
Random de-scoping. I think I thought, well, that was one more. Oh, I've got 5 so far.
Nice.
Aha! I just hit 5 too.
Nice. Alright, the roots are a little tough, but theoretically possible. Oh, I missed. That was a headshot. I think that's 4? I think that was a headshot.
Ugh.
No, that apparently was not. Smoking husks. Thought I would have had it by now. 5, but apparently not. Damn. They're getting a bunch of really close.
Is that 2 in a row?
How am I not at 5 yet? I don't think I've seen it. Unless it popped up way earlier.
I don't think. I think I had 5. I'm not too
10!
sure.
Enemy is regrouping.
Nice.
Yeah, that overload makes it very easy to headshot.
Oh, that's a good
Yep.
point. Setting him up
Yep.
for it.
They've got one of our drones. We need its contact.
Yeah, this is probably just purely objective stuff and then go back to trying the headshots, right? It'll be hard to snipe people in the face on the run. You know, challenge accepted.
Well, you could farm this wave. That's the thing. Oh shit!
Oh,
I
he's
can't. I
already dead.
can't tactical cloak otherwise. Drone won't see me.
Oh, there's a base right behind you. Ooh, that is blocking me.
Keep forgetting I haven't got dodge.
Hold on.
See if
Banshee's
you can
one headshot away.
that Banshee.
Think I got it.
I should be able to headshot brutes because I have a lot of piercing, so if trying to get headshot out of what is otherwise a difficult enemy to headshot. an attempt to do that. Also, there is somebody right in front of me, isn't there? As I try to snipe people much further away. Ah! I want to go back to my sniper's perch. Hey!
What?
Through the wall.
Stop missing. Oh dear. Oh, he's nearly dead.
Got it.
Nice.
10 headshots.
Nice.
3 waves survived. Not too bad.
Yeah. Not that it was. I don't think it was necessary, was it? But a good measure. We'll add it to the
No,
list.
we don't need any wave survive medals.
I feel like I just don't actually know where the head is on Marauders. I feel like I just haven't... Must have misunderstood. Head at least. Show your head. Hold on, I got him. There it is. That's a headshot. That's 5. Wow. Swear. I'm way more than that. What?
Shield's gone! Down! Enemies down. Good shooting.
Oh, also, sorry for any like ill-timed overloads I might do that knock people's heads out of placement.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, that's another one.
I don't know, somebody said headshot when I hit that, but not sure if it was. Gotta work on this brute down here. Ah, no, I think I missed it. Ooh, that's a Banshee, though. That's also a Banshee, though. I'm just gonna take a little break from that room. And what if I shoot
20
them?
headshots.
Nice. Okay, so that's
Nice.
one person.
The Tane is obviously the most proficient, right?
Yep. And my Gauss is just drunk. Like,
My
really
name is
drunk.
Garrus, and this is my favorite
He's had a hard week.
bar on the Citadel.
Yeah.
I missed that.
That's what I'm role playing as at the moment.
Clean shot.
Oh, I wanted that
Headshot. Oh wait, I should stop going for headshots. I mean, I should stop even killing.
one. Ericus is just a setup person now. Oh, you.
Yeah, so I'll recon mine, whatever needs
That
to be
was
recon mine.
not
Oh, no, no,
going to
no.
do
There we go.
Oh crap.
No,
Thank
Garrus.
you.
Garrus, you don't get to steal from Legion. No, you don't.
Oh.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished.
Enemy forces at half strength. Our data centers are not transmitting.
Okay, I
Contact.
am on this. Am I on this one? I'm not on this one. I take it back.
I've got this one. I think. Yes, I have.
Look out, Paragus. I might be able to headshot that
Go
brute.
for it. Go for the brute headshot. Go for it.
Oh, I need to see through this though, and I can't.
Alright, I can get this one. Oh,
What?
Okay.
No, I got him. Maybe. Except that kid.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope, it's on me. Nope.
oh, you don't have. Okay. Yeah. Come on, Garrus, kill your fellow Turian. God.
I am. But there you go.
I'll focus on the stuff that doesn't even have heads.
Ah,
20. We're good.
nice.
There we go. That's the challenge technically now fulfilled. Just gotta
Yeah.
survive.
Anything else
Challenge
is
fulfilled.
just a bonus at this point.
I still say try to go for as many
Yeah.
as you can, just for the sake of being the best shot.
I don't think I've even got 10 yet.
I'm not sure I have either.
And go for over-the-cover grabs, because they're always fun.
That is true. Alright, I got this one.
Damn it.
I penetrate enough to hit that.
Nice one.
Yeah, he's dead. Come on. Must snipe him. He has been sniped.
Excellent.
Okay, I'm on 10.
There you go. That's how you avenge. That is how you avenge.
Come on, gotta reload.
Well done, team. Enemy is regrouping. Time to reload.
I just aimed a widow shot at a swarmer and missed.
I have been there. Oh, no, you're poking your head out. Poking your head out. Just ignore the Banshee. And it'll ignore you, right? Shoot you in the face instead. I hope that counted. I kinda shot you in the neck. Do I want to try to headshot a Banshee, though?
I mean, headshotting banshees is pretty fun.
He is pretty sweet if you can. I'm just not sure I trust myself to do it.
Oh,
Hey, Husk. How's it going, buddy? Yeah, I'm afraid that's just not gonna work.
there we go.
Oh, hold on. Oh, nice, nice. No, no way. There's still someone. Oh, there's still you.
Nice one.
Not sure if that was a headshot. When an attempt was made. Can we do that? Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Good one.
Nice.
What? What? I just shot that blind through the wall from over here for
Oh,
the
was that
final
you?
kill.
Nice.
Excellent kill.
Nice, good shot.
I was like, why not? I'll shoot over there, see what happens.
You got him.
Not quite, I don't think. Alright, I got this brute down here. through your arm for the headshot? No, it did not. Must not have.
I got +0 assist. Ain't that something?
Well done. Congratulations.
I know, right?
It's like a slap in the face. The
It
game
really
is saying,
is.
well, you didn't even help.
Yep, pretty much.
Here's your participation trophy. Congratulations.
Yep, exactly.
Alright.
Here we go. Efficient shot.
And she's mine. Maybe.
Yes,
Hopefully.
over the cover grab. Perfect.
There we go. Where are they? Over here, aren't they? Oh, ow. You're here.
Go Banshee.
I know that much. All caught up
On the
with
way, Garrus. Oh wait, Shepard. Shepard. On the way, Shepard.
Don't worry, he's been
Good
shot.
kill.
Got a Banshee over here.
Oh, nice one.
Still hanging out? You are still hanging out. Confirmed.
Well, where'd
Thank
that
you,
whoop come
Legion.
from? Whoa, that whoop. Wait. Oh, it got me. Okay.
Wait, what was I being thanked for?
Thank you for the Ravager.
Oh, for letting you steal my kill. No problem.
Yes.
That was close.
Excellent.
Enemy is still active. Stay alert. Enemies inbound.
Sit down there. Don't want this. What's the heck? Banshee coming in on us. Heads up. That was a bad non-headshot. Oh, I wanted that one. Ow. Bad Ravager. Don't do that. Go. I think I miss.
Blitz, there's a Banshee very close, just so you know.
Ah! Got Banshees
Never mind,
coming in
she's
on
dead.
both sides. We'll be fine. One flank. Definitely not a headshot.
I missed.
Hold on.
That was weird. For some reason, there was a delay on that Banshee dying. Like, she just stood there for a couple of seconds, and then suddenly I got the kill.
I was just thinking about it, you know? Wasn't sure if she wanted to go
Yeah,
down
after
just
some
yet.
consideration, she decided that she should be dead.
You made the right decision in the end.
Yeah, I applaud her for her honesty.
Exactly. Shoot this brute in the bus. That should give you bonus points, right?
Don't worry, Legion.
I got you.
It says
If this
I
swarmer doesn't
committed
kill me-
suicide.
What?
Yeah, on my screen it said Ariel committed suicide, and I'm like, what? What did I do?
Lord is about the only thing that I can potentially hit shots.
What, you're not gonna go for Banshee headshots?
If I was good enough, I would. I am trying. I think I got one headshot on a Banshee so far.
The key is, if you want to get a...
Well,
Oh.
Key also is not to get. Oh, thank you.
I am an expert at missiling Banshee's mid-sync kill. Anyway, what I was gonna say was, if you really want to get a headshot on a Banshee, wait until she is in her scream animation.
Yeah.
This place is a hub of
Yeah,
enemy
that
intel.
makes sense.
Oh, our favorite objective.
Find that data terminal and gain access.
It's fine.
Run past the fruits. Run past the fruits. Stop. I miss. Not sure if that hit bad. It's close.
Much time to complete the mission.
That's a lot of brutes over there.
Yep.
That was bad aim on my part. Well,
No, what? I missiled her. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. I wasted a missile on her and I didn't do anything. I got her.
Ow. That definitely missed. Oh, Banshee right behind us.
I got this one.
Nice.
Take cover.
Squad member offline.
Oh, let's see that. I got you. Oh, no.
You.
Never mind.
This Ravager got me.
Another Banshee.
There you go.
That time that missile works.
Oh, I missed. That was an easy one. Oh, he
Alright,
no
trying
longer
to
has a
missile the
head.
priority targets, the swarmers. There you go. Swarmers are dead.
Nice.
Had to missile the swarmers.
have to. Absolutely necessary.
Get to the extraction zone.
Have to headshot the swarmers, I think.
Did everyone get the 20?
I have not.
I haven't either. I don't know how close I am, unfortunately, 'cause I haven't given a headshot. Might be close to 20 relatively.
Garrison Shepard showed up drunk to work today.
Yeah.
Apparently.
The war on the Reapers has really taken its toll on them.
Yep.
Reposition to LZ.
Come on, Garrus. Only 2 Banshees. There you go, Garrus. You finally over-calibrated your sniper.
Exactly.
Somewhere over there. No, definitely not the head. Front row.
Oh right, remember, don't get sync killed.
Yeah, we do need full extraction, right?
Yep, I believe so.
And don't get so distracted with headshots that you forget to actually. That was the world's
Yeah,
worst
yeah.
attempt to shoot at that thing.
Yeah. Banshee just
20
chilling on
seconds.
the left of the extraction zone. Okay. 2 Banshees now. And a root. 2 roots. Ah, screw it. Oh, that was a fail. Oh,
Nice one.
nice.
We did it.
Yep.
Nice. That's three challenges down so far today.
Decent.
Nice. Yeah, I only got 10.
Yeah, same here.
The Viper is actually... Well, the difference between the Viper is that it really can't kill anything in one shot. It really can't. So everything... you kind of set up your second shot to actually go for heads.
Yeah, I imagine the combination of recon mine and tactical cloak helps too. Being able to debuff them and then get an instant damage boost with your cloak.
Well, chat, let us know if there's anything you'd like to see for the next one. Otherwise, I mean, we've basically, as we were just saying, we've been eyeing various challenges and seeing how many we can check off the list. Anything in particular that comes to mind for you guys? Any other challenges that were catching your attention?
There's one we can do where we have to all be male Quarians. 1 soldier, 2 engineers, and 1 infiltrator.
Okay.
Are you also stuck to using Quarian weapons?
Yep. The Atis, Arc Pistol, and Rieger.
I was gonna say, did they ban the Rieger, though?
Honestly, has anyone ever tried the Rieger with the Corksman? Because you
No.
could use the Adrenaline or the Marksman to reload your Rieger, and then it's just stupid how quickly it shoots.
Nice.
So I might actually do that, just for the giggles.
Okay, nice.
I do enjoy playing the Quarry Mill Engineer a lot. So.
Okay, I can take the infiltrator.
Okay, so there are
If,
2
if Lids is
engineers?
cool with if Lids is cool with playing the male
Let's see.
engineer.
Just double check how I spec'd this guy. And by that I mean I have not spec'd this guy. I may have done it previously, but might have promoted since then. Okay, I mean, I can do either. I can do either way. We have a bunch of people with tax scan, though, right? I mean, I should probably still take it.
Yeah, we have no shortage of tax scan.
Okay, so basically,
and for this one, full extraction is not required.
What?
And it's going to be Reapers on Condor.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Well, that's interesting. Well, yeah, okay. It's not the best map for grenades, but unfortunately, but never mind.
Yeah, I would say on some level it is the worst map for grenades.
Yeah, yep. I'd actually agree.
And that's unfortunate because we have 3 grenade users?
Yeah. So tax scan does not stack, right? Or we can't have like multiple people
No.
tax scan if we have multiple people
I mean,
who have that
you-
skill, right?
Not on the same enemy.
Not on the
no.
same enemy, no. It has to be multiple targets. Like
Oh, but we could have like, one person tax scanning on one side of the map, another person tax scanning on the other.
Yeah,
That does
as long
okay.
as it's different targets.
So it's not completely useless to have numerous people on tax scan.
Should I do for the infiltrator? I should probably do arc pistol, huh? Duh.
I'm going up pistol.
no, I'm debating
I
between.
was gonna do the Atis just for the memes, but no.
I'm debating between armor piercing rounds or incendiary. I don't know.
I can
Because a lot of
Incendiary
tech.
is what breaks. Incendiary is what most breaks the weapon. Armor piercing is good though too.
Because I've got the marksman to reload the gun super quickly, and then
Well, incendiary is objectively the superior choice of the Vigor carbine because that's what like breaks the weapon basically.
all right, I'll do that.
If that's if you want to go down like the fullest cheese route with the weapon.
Let's see here, marksman
it
is
does
on a.
actually benefit from the armor piercing mod too. Actually, the Vigor carbine.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm not gonna go with the high velocity though because my cooldown for
Too heavy.
marksman. Okay.
Should I
Okay,
completely
just
ignore
for the
grenades? Because we have so many grenades, people?
Yeah, I was about to say I could opt not to use grenades for mine.
How many? So the engineers
No,
can do
don't
it.
do that.
The
I mean,
infiltrator can do it.
we have 3 grenade users though, and it's on Condor.
I see. Fair point.
I can.
There is a point, to be fair, where if you throw too many arc grenades at the one target, the excess arc grenades can be kind of redundant because there's only so much damage you can apply
Yeah.
before the shields are run out, and then it just becomes saturated with arc grenades at that point.
Yeah. So I am gonna spec out of the arc grenades for now.
Okay, I mean, I'm willing to do the same here, because I haven't even built this character yet, so I can easily go without it.
With arc grenades is fine. I think it's fine.
Yeah, like we can let the engineers have them. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's pretty much their main thing, really. With like the male engineers is basically the arc grenades and incinerate combo.
That is so
I'm
ridiculous.
I'm kind of wondering, since we have so many tac scan users, I feel like I don't need area scan. So like damage, yeah.
Yeah, I've only got 4 points in tactical skins, not even a full.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say what we could try to do, Lids, maybe if we're like on the same target. This might be a bit tricky. If we could try to maybe coordinate or cycle our skills between one another, so that one person arc grenades, the other incinerates, then then arc grenade again, and then incinerates.
I mean, we could.
I don't think you need to do that. I think it's easier to just be generally aware of what your other engineer has cast. So if you see an incinerate hit the target, then just be aware that another incinerate will not detonate it, though it will help. So just be aware of that, and that's fine. That way you don't have to really coordinate that, like, oh, I fired an incinerate, and oh, I'm going to throw a grenade.
Yeah, I think
that's not needed.
To some extent, we may want to try to stay in sort of separate areas of the map almost, in that, because we have the tac scans that can't really stack, we have the limited supply of grenades. It might be better if, one person's taking one side of the map, the other person's taking the other.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I should just equip only a Rieger, because that's gonna suck on any objective which is long range. Like a hack. So maybe I should put
any alternatives?
Lightweight, ultra lightweight arc pistol.
You could. What ammo should I go with?
Yeah, an ultra light arc pistol. Yeah, that helps. That works.
Yeah. I don't want to get in the way of combo detonations or anything, but I don't know.
Do I need the extra electrical effect on arc grenades for it to be able to prime?
That's what gives. Well, yeah, I'd say that's the best one to go for.
Better than the additional maximum grenade. And you're probably just taking the grenades equipment bonus.
It's what makes I feel it's what makes the class most effective with the priming effect, because the Korean male engineer is one of the very few characters in the game who can sort of cycle tech bursts and tech explosions with their abilities. Because what you do is you go incinerate, then followed by the arc grenades for a tech explosion, and then those arc grenades immediately follow you up with another tech explosion or tech burst with an incinerate, and that's kind of what makes him really, really strong. So it is best, but yeah, it depends really how you feel, I guess, on when it comes to grenade consumption. I'm quite grenade happy with this class.
Okay.
And yeah, I still do go with the priming effect.
I do like the sound of that.
It is good.
Cycling between incinerate and the arc grenade.
Yeah, it is good. Because you basically chain together both abilities with tech combos essentially, and it is strong.
And then do you deliberately go all in on the shield damage because that's what it's good at, or do you say hold on, try to cover the weakness and go for some armor piercing so that you can use it more universally?
You should use your weapon to compensate for that, I think.
And you have incinerate, so incinerate's great against armor. So
yeah, exactly. So yeah, it makes
you don't really need the extra armor damage. Okay,
yeah, it makes the most sense. Yeah, because you're then covering all aspects, same with shield damage, and then armor damage, because again from incinerate, tech combos, and your weapon, it makes the most sense.
So if you're trying to maximize the combo-ness, is there any benefit to having incinerate go with increased area? Is that the
is, because of the additional AoE and like hitting multiple targets.
Isn't it that it will only like prime one target?
Is
I
that a
remember
thing?
hearing that. I remember hearing like there was a good explanation for why you
Yeah.
shouldn't do radius on incinerate.
I don't go radius, kind of
Okay.
for that reason. Because I think what happens is technically it can prime multiple targets, but if you throw like an arc grenade, at that same target, it can only like that arc grenade explosion will only like prime. Like will only set off one tech
Yeah,
combo,
yeah.
pretty much, within all the enemies that were affected by both the arc grenade and the incinerate radius.
Oh, also,
Yeah.
Lids, you need to change your weapon.
Yeah. Just looking at that real quick.
We all have arc pistols. We all collectively decided, fuck the ATIS.
Wait a minute. I have the Rieger as a primary, because I'm gonna try to
Yeah,
like use
but
adrenaline
we do all have arc pistols handy.
Actually, the ATIS is not bad on like something like the engineer, because it primes very well with the ammo powers.
How is it against Reapers though?
So it's like a projectile weapon. So armor piercing ammo doesn't allow it to pierce. It just mitigate. I think the only thing it does is it still does the armor weakening. Like it will. So it's a great stagger weapon. It's like the Falcon, but at a higher fire rate.
It's really good against Geth.
Yeah, it's an excellent class.
Which
weapon
I mean,
for
I would
any-
hope it is because it's anti-synthetic, but you know,
Yeah.
it would be embarrassing if not.
Yeah.
I think we should have at least one character represent the ATIS if possible, just to mix it up a bit. I don't know.
I'm sticking with the arc pistol. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It makes the most sense to me because I can also put a power amplifier module on.
Fair enough.
Which is actually why I put it on.
Well, I've only got it in case we have a long range engagement.
I mean, actually, how much does it fit my cooldowns if I put both the arc pistol and the ATIS on?
You can put the ATIS with the ultralight, and you've already selected the power capacity and damage, right? So that means you've got the extra weight capacity, the extra encumbrance.
It's not too bad, I guess. I mean, let's have a look.
And I mean, if your power is incinerate and arc grenade, I mean, you're only casting really incinerate all that often. And the thing about incinerate is that you need to throw an arc grenade within 3 seconds for it to blow up, but you're not really, you know, it's not like you're not relying on the cooldown for the next power, so it's not too bad.
It does make a bit of a difference, but we can make it work. So, hang on. Yeah, I'll put it on then. I'll put it. I won't be using it. I won't be using it, but I'll just have it on, just I guess, for the sake of at least one person having the ATIS equipped for the full. You know, just to say we have an ATIS on the team. So,
Yeah.
Respectable. Thank you for your sacrifice.
yeah, it'll be doable. I won't be using it, but it'll be doable.
For rank 5 of tac scan, is it generally better to go with the additional headshot damage or the
That's
reduced
the one
movement
that's
speed?
bugged, I
It's
believe.
broken.
I thought, yeah, one of them
Um,
is bugged, right? Which one is it though?
Honestly, like tac scan, you don't need to really even go beyond 4.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need to.
Alright. Okay.
Yep. That's true.
Unless you want the area scan buff.
Unless you want the movement speed penalty and you want the. Wait, does the all damage rank 6 on the target, is that also bugged?
I don't think so. No, I think it's.
I don't believe it is.
No.
If it is, I'm screwed. But you know.
I've only put it up to 4 as well for my attack scan for the obviously.
Yeah, like rank 5 is movement speed, which like you don't really need to.
It's meh. Yeah, it's not really that.
And then area scan is just like, okay, alright. Momentarily reveal enemies within 20 meters of target with initial scanning pulse. Like, I don't know, this is Condor. Like, I don't know if it's gonna help as much as like, let's say it was on White or Glacier.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, if the
Actually, okay, so Zing, if you don't want to, you don't have to equip the ATIS because I just remembered I'm an infiltrator, so I can afford to equip more weapons.
We sure? Okay,
Yeah, it's fine.
that's fair.
Okay.
I mean, I don't mind, but Yeah.
Nah,
'Cause you're not really
save
affected
your
technically.
cooldowns.
Yeah, you're not really affected technically, but like I said, I mean, I don't mind putting it on, but yeah, that does make sense.
Yeah, don't burden yourself.
So was our final determination that tac scan rank 6 damage does work or does not
It does work. It's
It,
just
it
that
does it does work.
it's just that you don't need to go for tax scan beyond level 5 or ranks or level 6. You can invest the points anywhere else.
I mean, 10% damage is solid against big targets, right?
Yeah, I mean, if we have targets that we want to like focus fire on, then I can just use my tac scan because I have the damage debuff on mine.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you don't have to waste your points on that if you don't want.
Okay. Well, let me see.
I think I went 4, 6, 6, 6, 4 pretty much on
Half-wise.
mine. Although I could go as
No,
4,
5.
4, 6, 6, 5,
6.
5 for the fitness for the extra shield regen. But I like
Yeah.
having just that extra bit of weapon damage. Yeah, it's fine.
Yes.
And
that's
whoever's
what
not
we got.
using grenades or not speccing into full grenade capacity, you might like assault loadout because it gives you extra thermal clip packs, which you can use to in case you don't want to wait for the ammo boxes, which are stingy.
Yeah, that's a good suggestion.
Did we say there was a specific type of ammo that we were thinking would work best?
Incendiary and AP, those are the best against Reapers.
Incendiary is and Incendiary Incinerate, I believe, does have that weird interaction again where the Incendiary dot gets buffed from the Incinerate. I haven't done that. I've just put armor piercing on.
Okay.
He's powerful enough, this dude, without needing that cheese route, in my opinion. Especially for just a gold.
Yeah, I do
Even
have
those condors.
more incendiary than armor piercing.
Zing, I think the arc pistol benefits from the high velocity pistol barrel too, from the weight penalty side.
It does. I don't know if I just want to make it any heavier, but
Wait, if it benefits from the bug, then that means.
you mean the bug? Oh, you mean the bug? Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Is it? Wait, so I thought it was a DLC weapon actually.
No, it's in the base
No,
game.
it's a vanilla weapon. You pick it up on Rannoch. So if it's in the vanilla game, then it's a basic one.
Oh, I see. Okay, in that case, fair enough. I see now.
And remember, if your cooldown has not changed from applying the high
that
velocity,
means it's working. Yeah, it's
that means it's working.
Yeah, no, I knew that. I just had a brain fart and I completely forgot. That's how it works. Yep, it's worked. Yep, 2.46 seconds is the same cooldown that I had before, so it is working.
Okay. I think I'm good to go now.
Yeah, I'm ready whenever.
Alright, so we have Uriel is the infiltrator, Zing going as engineer, Paragus, the soldier.
Oh wait, hold on. We should take a look at what the actual premise of this mission is supposed to be, because like we're these like random Quarian guys. Cal Rieger was sitting by a comm relay his squad had just repaired, clenching his gun, his whole life flashing before his eyes. For as long as he could remember, he was just a soldier, albeit quite a decorated one, always telling people that he only shot where and at what they pointed. His family had a long military service history against the Geth, yet now all that experience was pretty much useless since they were fighting the unknown that no one knew what to do with. Blah blah blah. So basically it's just Cal Rieger, who is the Quarian marksman. It's him and his squad. That's why full extraction isn't required, because we're assuming that we've been left to die.
Oh, lovely.
All right, let's go.
Can we missile at any time as well on this?
Yeah, no missile restrictions.
No missile restrictions. Okay.
Yeah, we're free to nuke everything to death and then just die.
This will be a fun one. Even if it's Condor, I like this class a lot, so this will be a fun one.
Consensus does not approve. It does not seem.
Oh no.
I mean, I can't say I'm terribly surprised,
No.
but
Does not approve of what?
I mean the fact that we're all Quarians right now.
All Quarians, basically, yeah.
Well, I mean, she was specifically reacting to my character being named Vitor, but I imagine she's probably equally displeased at the quantity of Quarians here.
God, you guys are in the game already. I'm still on loading screen. That's not a good sign.
Oh, rep.
In here. Loading.
Retro. Yeah, the wave has started.
Really?
Yes, I'm afraid it has.
Ooh.
Yep. Well, if it's just you, Lids, you're soloing it at the
Well,
moment.
Euro's
no,
in here
no,
with me.
I'm here as well.
Hold on.
Okay,
Paragus is
you-
down.
you, man.
Save. Paragus. Save. Paragus. Save. No, Zing is also down. Hold on. Paragus first. Paragus went down first. Don't. Ah, Paragus is down, and I got punched. Don't stop me. Zing, have you? Oh, hold on.
No, I'm not in the game. Well,
You are
I might be
being
in the game,
brutally
but
murdered by a husk. Vaulting.
I don't know. Oh, wait, I don't know, because I'm on loading screen, but if I check,
Oh,
your ends.
yeah. I don't know. We might have to
Start again.
restart.
Yeah.
It's always this map. It's always this map.
Calriger's last stand didn't last very long.
No, it didn't.
It's always this map that does this. Alright, I'm gonna do the join game feature just so I can exit here. Oh no, I can't do that.
I might have to just reset the game.
I don't have that much piercing, do I? Yeah,
Oh,
I-
waiting for other players.
Yeah, I got that too, so I just have to press yes, basically.
You mean cancel?
Well, cancel then yes, yep.
Yes. There we go.
And then just join back in, I guess. Can I?
Right, make sure you have the... Okay, it keeps the equipment, that's
yeah,
nice.
Yep, it does. So I'm joining back in. Make sure I can
Do
select
we actually need to reset though if someone disconnects? Is that a thing?
I think the rules are that like each player is allowed to disconnect and rejoin once or something.
Right.
I
Yeah.
could be wrong though. If someone knows, then let us know, I guess.
Okay, well, I made it in.
Consensus, do you know what the rule is when it comes to people disconnecting and reconnecting? We need to reset here? Consensus is checking for us. Thank you, Consensus.
Still stuck on loading screen. Oh, there we go. Okay, run, Corian, run!
Oh. You're in? Yeah. Okay.
Unfortunately, I'm not doing any damage to any of the enemies.
Oh, like, very clearly not harming them, no matter what you do?
Well, you just killed a husk.
Oh, I did? Huh.
Are you just having like really bad latency issues?
I have no problems on my end.
Ow.
Now that I'm in.
Oh, the rigger's
All right.
behaving a bit weird.
Heading your way.
Oh,
I probably did not need to gel.
Stay alert. Enemy is regrouping.
just zip around the map with adrenaline free.
Oh, nice. Oh, it is on the opposite side of the map from me.
I'll just move backwards towards it.
What's this one? Ugh, right next to that Banshee. Through that Banshee, at least.
just spent a bunch of time harassing one banshee who was like slowly walking away from me and just hoping I would go away.
Usually the other way around.
Right? I felt kind of bad because it's like, oh, she clearly didn't want to fight me. She made no attempt to attack.
Oh, I F off pass. Come on. That's my fault, really. I should have checked behind. I was gonna
Excellent kill.
Oh,
Nice, cheers.
that was unnecessary. Oh, hello. But that was also not what I meant to do.
Of course,
Oh, wait,
headshots
Bruce.
for the rigger. That makes sense.
Enemy is regrouping. Enemies inbound.
Okay, Banshee's down by LZ, is it? Yep.
Oh, rigger, run out of the way, rigger. There we go.
Oh, that's a grenade.
I like the poetry of Calrager using his family's signature weapon.
That is quite fitting. You are correct.
And he's supposed to have a broken leg too, and yet he's zipping around the map.
Oh, you took Adrenaline 3, didn't you, right?
Yep.
It is interesting.
Well, clearly he got better.
How better? That is in my way is what that is.
Okay, marksman with... Yeah, that isn't broken.
I missed.
Oh,
One sec.
rigger
Okay,
down.
I gotcha.
Oh, band gonna be at the top here. Yep.
Oh, did Consensus ever get back to us on the rules?
She says we're good. Thank you, Consensus. Thank you for reminding me to double check.
Cool, thank you.
Thank you, Consensus. Yeah, each non-host member can reconnect once. So for now, we're good. As long as we don't disconnect again.
Cool, yeah.
Reaper indoctrination
Oh
devices
no.
have been established planetside.
On it.
We're running out of time. Find that target and disarm it. Device disabled.
Go away, guys. Please go away. Oh, I should have.
On the way,
Jobs
Liz.
packed.
What this next one?
I got you.
Thank you.
Half are offline. Keep it
Nice. Where's this next one? I can get on this, although there are some enemigos.
Oh, watch that.
located.
Nice
Disarm.
shits.
Like you?
I didn't do it. Oh.
Oh, I kind of just thought you did as well.
I thought I did too. It literally did complete. I thought it did. Oh, there you go, now it works.
Oh, yeah, now it's got it.
Never mind.
Who's that? Somebody's flanking me.
Squad member needs help.
Ow,
Thank you,
Raptor,
Paragus,
no
for
way.
your brave sacrifice.
Targets neutralized. Good work. Squad member down.
Oh,
The Ravager keeps killing us, killing me.
Alright, should I jail here? I'm running out of time.
Yeah.
Good. I think we're probably just about done with the wave, but yes. Please.
I like the revive
Really?
now.
Hit the swarmer with that incinerate? Thank you very much.
There's the revive.
Good work. Enemy is regrouping. Time to
yeah, just gotta do the little sidestep shuffle.
enemies inbound.
Nice.
Oh, wrap around. Grenadeless. Still grenadeless. What about now? There we go. Says, and he immediately just wasted on one marauder that he might not have even hit. This is... Look like I had a Banshee that's running away from me as well. Strange. Now she isn't, but... It seemed like it for a while there. Please do not get your barriers back. That is against the rules. Probably attack scanning.
Run, 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 run!
Any day now. I was ready. I was ready to punch her.
Punch on me.
Okay, stand.
Thank you for the save.
Enemy is regrouping. Time to reload.
Grab these grenades before Zing does.
Lol.
Mine.
Huh. It missed.
Ow.
Needs help.
Yeah, it's true. Can't hit 8.
Oh,
Trying to get away
no.
with just going with the packs though, for the most part, but worst comes to worst, and if in dire straits, can go that route for sure. Which, you know, if we're talking about bringing the party over,
I didn't
then
know she was chasing me. I'm 16 kills.
where are you?
I didn't know she, kind of like in center. Didn't know she was chasing me.
Squad member in trouble.
What else is shooting me?
Squad member needs help.
I might have known. I should have known.
I kind of just want to point out that Uriel isn't actually in this game.
What?
But
Yeah,
I
well-
see her. I see her in the game.
Is she?
I do.
I don't. Oh, I was just looking at the leaderboard and she's not appearing on mine.
Huh. Also,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you are not where I thought you were.
Also, I'm
happens
looking at
sometimes.
Uriel. I'm also looking at Uriel now, and she's like 1,000 meters away from
Going
the
up on
map.
there.
She's...
huh.
That's weird. I've just been playing as usual.
That's really weird.
I'm running low on the
You're
oh, thank
literally
you.
like hovering over the mountains towards like all those massive structures in the distance.
Oh, I'm gonna die to Banshee.
Your shit is fucked, Sing.
I think it's just I think it's the internet. I don't know what's going on. This is or the game itself. I don't think it's not my PC.
Go away.
It's definitely not my computer doing
God.
anything. It's just this must be just the game. Or,
Oh no, I'm dead.
You're dead, Dad.
I think I should have opted for full fitness.
I'm just watching Uriel. Like I know she's playing like normally and everything, but from my end, it's just really amusing.
Oh, you move. Oh, there's two banshees there, aren't there?
I think it's just this map that, or the game that's causing this bug.
Hello.
There's a lot of things going on with this. Just shooting at Paladin.
Owie.
Yeah, this Quarian infiltrator is like really racist against Turians.
Yep. Just making a statement. Oh, she's gonna miss our Paladin now.
Yeah, that was probably the right answer, just missing those two banshees.
What's she doing?
Oh.
That was a weird wave.
That was a yeah.
Running around the map is not working on this class like I thought it would.
I'm kind of forced to just to get into these boxes. Although I'm trying not to hog them too much because Vids needs them too.
Oh, I thought you were a husk for a second there out of the corner of my eye.
That's offensive.
I mean, you were really far away for what it's worth.
Yeah, fair enough.
Basically just a gray figure that was running uphill.
Why did I dodge back?
Snipe the banshee. Nope, and apparently swarmers are getting at me.
Oh, that was a dumb move by me.
Oh, hello, brute. Alright, trying to get over to you, Paragus.
I'm right on Ravager goo, so... Oh, so much
And
Ravager
Ravager.
goo. Be careful.
Gotcha.
Whoa. Okay.
That banshee started like camouflage for a second there. Like she was fitting right into the scene. Also, that was man. The pros on these grenades.
Oh, right.
Not been doing the best on the accuracy for those.
Having to sabotage even once. We're being flanked
Oh,
by
you have more health than I thought you had.
Nice. This is actually pretty difficult. Only just because I'm now really low on grenades.
I'm gonna die to Banshee Dawn, I think. Yep.
Okay, I got you.
For some reason, the incendiary really isn't working for me.
Ow.
They... I can't know, it could be a latency thing, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
A lot of broken things seem to be happening this particular game on this map anyway. I'm having weird things happening too. So maybe it's just...
I'm having a perfectly nice time just killing Reapers
Just a typical day in the neighborhood.
with my silly laser guns.
I mean, I've had no problems too, gameplay-wise. It's just... Yeah.
Someone else is welcome to take this if you'd like.
Oh, they just
Let's suck
spawned
at the-
again in the same spot. Oh my
Good
god.
trick.
That's not good. We're gonna missile... I think. No? Yeah.
You're free now, but they've just respawned anyway in the same place, more or less.
Nope. Actually, you're good.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you. Another banshee coming in behind us. That's one way to deal with them. Yes.
I kind of need to at this point to conserve grenades.
Hardcore move there from that Marauder. Some skills. Don't mess with him.
Massive water shields. Nice.
Banshee down close to LZ.
Okay, you must be one of the few left.
Yep.
Yep, he's the last one.
Cannot make up her mind as to where she wants to go.
Nice.
So, what are our thoughts on extraction? Do we want to extract or no?
Oh. So it... I mean, we need to get at least someone to... Do we need any
Well, the
extraction?
thing is,
No,
Rieger has
no.
to extract because Rieger dies on Rannoch.
Oh, yeah, true. So we protect Paragus at all costs.
And then we all
I
get
also have
dramatically
zero
synced by
off
Banshees
facts
at
and
the end.
0 Jones.
Well, there we go. We protect him at all costs.
Alright, we're
Typical
breaking out
Rieger.
the missiles.
Typical Rieger, stance.
Get to the LZ. We're on our way.
Banshee's coming down by LZ. I may opt to missile them again because they are right next to each other. I may have missed both. I missed one.
Suit punctured. Shields down.
Alright.
See you, Ravager.
I'm not alright.
Ooh, got another double Banshee on me. Alright, well. This time I will do the same. I am prepared to missile these two.
All right, Paragus, when do you want to head to the LZ?
Let's see. Ravager there, Ravager there. Okay.
Fortunate time, isn't it?
All right, we'll escort you.
I'm looking at a-
actually, I'll just like zoom around the map.
Doing a dramatic death now. I
Okay.
must
No,
miss
you
it.
don't need to zoom around the map. The LZ's safe.
Yep.
Oh, don't go with the Ravager. I wanted the brute
Oh,
to
no.
smack me for the
Need
sake.
to extract. Need to
No,
extract.
I'm going
I'm
to
just gonna-
intentionally not
Let me
extract.
just shoot down our. Shoot down our only means of escape.
I opted to stay behind, just to hold the line.
Likewise.
I wanted to survive because I'm selfish, so I just joined Paragus. I felt my talents would be needed elsewhere in the future.
I stayed behind to try to nuke more swarmers.
You just wanted tequila the fuck out of there, man. That's it.
Yeah. That's valid.
Alright, well, chat, let us know if there's anything else you want for this next one here. Oh man, those Avenger upgrades. Gotta love them. Gotta love them.
You got a Revenant upgrade, and the Fury, which you already had anyway.
Yeah, my basic rarity weapons might be some of my lowest level ones.
How about what's this one? The team. There were 7 against. Okay, that's a lot of preamble. All for one, one for all. 1 Slayer armed with Wraith. Human male Gear shotguns or no pistols. 1 human male soldier with Wraith or Venom. 1 human male Vanguard with Talon. 1 in 7 destroyer armed with 7 Typhoon. What is this?
That sounds
This
like
challenge-
an interesting one.
Oh, it consists of 4 games. Okay, that's a little bit too much. Like too much rigidity. 4
That's a lot
straight
of
games of
commitment.
challenges. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Let's see. Collateral. Oh wait, collateral damage is 2 person.